These right here is hella strong.
The St.
St. Eyes, them will fuck you up. I'm scared of those.
You want one?
No, I don't. I got hella St. Eyes at the crib. They are strong.
Listen. We out here with the Bay Area legend. Created a weed anthem before a lot of y'all were even born.
Hello.
Still been smoking, still out here. Yuck Mouth in the building.
Hello.
I know Luniz.
Yada.
We got more than 5 on now. I see him getting ready to roll up, but we got to get him some more flavors. So what we're gonna do, Yuck Mouth, is let's go to Apothecary and get you some flavors, some new flavors for you to choose, so we can come back and smoke them and start the show. You ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Down to make it happen?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go to Apothecary and get some weed before we get hired.
God damn. Okay, shit. Let's go weed shopping. Oh shit! Woo!
I already
So this is the second part of the podcast, the cannabis side.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, Disneyland. I like the packaging, the 420, the Blitz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Rose. Okay.
We got the girlies, we got the kicks.
OG.
Flavors.
Oh yeah, the girly OG. Oh yeah.
When was the last time you were in a shop?
Shit. I think we just did cookies. We did cookies in Denver.
Flour
Rainbow cookies. What the rainbow cookies look like? You know I'm a cookie man.
Look like this.
You lead the way, cause I follow your lead. What's your favorite?
Well, look, you were looking
Give me your favorite.
You were looking at the kicks, so let me show you these kicks real quick, because these are a lot of people like these from Big Boy Drill. They got some, here, I can show you.
Oh yeah, them gas too. What's this one with the titties on it?
The
girly OG?
Yeah.
I love the titties.
The OG, their packaging is always there. It's just their, one of their OG
Oh,
crosses.
it's some strong OG too.
Yeah, you want one of that too?
Oh man, shit, I love OG, man. You feel me? But hold on, man, we gotta go with I gotta have your shit, man. Come on, man, fuck that. I need the Adam Ill.
All right, well.
If I needed, this is what I need to taste your shit, man. The Adam Ill OG. Hey, keep the girly OG to the side.
You want to get mine instead?
I want yours. Come on, I got the home team, man.
I was gonna show it, but you beat me to it.
Nah, home team. We need the Adam Ill OG. Fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck that. Good, man. We straight. We beyond good, man. You overdid it. Thank you, bro. Adam Ill, you ill.
Yeah. All right, so look, this is what we end up getting with the last second cart choice.
Yeah,
we got the Garlotti for the turn.
Yes, sir.
Right? We got actually a pair of kicks. You got the red
two
and the black.
Pair, I need 2 pair, you feel me?
And
the boy.
I didn't even need to say anything. You got it yourself, the LOG.
The LOG. That's gonna be my first, so I'm rolling that up first.
Roll
get up in there. Thank you, sir. Blitz, and we blitzing up out of here. Let's get to the podcast, baby.
All right, let's go.
Let's talk this shit, man. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, you know who it is. It's the highest host, Adam Ill, chilling out right here at the Crown OG Studios, hanging out, getting lit. Super excited about the show today. We got a great show. But first, let me shout out Kentron, who's been just tickling the ebonies and ivories for the fucking whole pre-show. We've been live streaming. You guys get some exclusive content on the Patreon. Shout out to everyone watching on the Patreon. We appreciate all y'all for helping us support the show. And anyone who's listening to this or watching this wherever you're at, on Amazon or Google or Apple or YouTube, we appreciate all you guys. You could be doing anything in the world right now and you're here with us, so we're gonna have a great time. Shout out to the whole crew here. I had a great shopping experience. I don't think this is one of the most exciting ones I had. I got a legend in the building. He created a weed anthem back before a lot of y'all were even smoking, before you knew what weed was. Been touring the world, probably smoked with one of my favorite artists that I'm gonna get to in a little bit. But we got, half of the Luniz in the building. Yuck Mouth is out here getting lit, already smoking. I love to see it.
Hey, man, thanks for having me here, Adam, man. I'm here with the highest podcast host in the motherfucking world.
I appreciate that.
Period.
I think I had you on. We've done a couple things in the past. Yo, you're smoking out your nose? What?
Hey, man, this is smoke. Shout out Bishop Don Juan. I learned this from him.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, I just got a whole fucking wisdom tooth pulled out, so I got guys in my mouth. So the doctor said I can't smoke.
But you can smoke through your nose. Isn't it the same
Nah, it goes
it's in
to my
behind
neck.
the mouth. It's behind the teeth.
It goes to the neck. Yeah, it goes all the way to the neck, the throat. So the nose.
Do you still taste it? Does it taste the same?
I blow it out my mouth, but I don't blow it out my nose.
You blow it out your nose?
Yeah, it don't hit the same.
Could have got edibles or something. I know we went to Apothecary, went shopping. You just got a whole bunch of weed.
That's sleepy. I gotta be alive. Like I'm a flower child. Then we just had this talk.
We did.
I asked you, did you still dab? You're like, I like the flower. I'm a flower child. That's like when you at the house or long ass flight, take a edible, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Cause it's a body high. You can't move, bro.
There's
you literally like slump.
There's certain times to take certain things. Like edibles ain't like a daily dose.
Nah,
thing.
hell nah.
That's a let me pass out. But you do it all. Do you dab? You eat edibles? You do all that?
I don't dab. I got asthma.
Okay.
The way my asthma is set up, I can't dab. It just explodes my chest. Like,
hey, it explodes everyone's chest, even if you don't have asthma. Because you asked me if I still dab. Last time we were on a podcast, I think, even though we've seen each other through many events. I know you've been touring. You're still making music. You're doing a weekly podcast. You do the What the Fuck Weekly.
Thank you.
You got smoke a lot or rap a lot. You got everything a lot.
A lot of weed.
A lot. But I think it was like 7-8 years ago where we both were chilling
at Be Real.
Yeah.
Be Real TV. Shout out to B.
Yeah.
For giving us the opportunity to have both our podcasts at Be Real TV.
Yeah, he had a couple shows there. It was a great platform. Helped the network out a little bit.
Great launch for me. You know what I mean? Great launch because I was doing my podcast on Blog Talk Radio before I went to Be Real. So we was never visual. It
was all audio.
It was all audio.
And you're a visual person.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he brought the visuality, the whole shit, the whole format, and we just kept with that format ever since, man. So big shout out to the big homie. And you gotta give it up. Like they always want to say that academics and Joe Buttons was the first. No. Be Real, Snoop Dogg, Ice-T, and Combat Jack was the first with live podcasts. You feel me?
Like doing live. Yeah,
live.
The thing that happens is just because you're first doesn't mean you're the most popular. You know what I'm saying?
And
the pioneers out here lay the platform, build a template, and then everyone else learns from all of our mistakes and then, does a lot better.
Yeah, a lot better. They get all the fucking tens of millions of dollars, but yeah, here's what it is. But I know.
And we make it happen. It's all about the network and getting that viral moment. I'm sure you've done a lot of crazy things.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Always. I've been viral every time, man. Just talking about me go viral. But it's a good thing because like with the music, right? You know what I mean? We talking. Like it's just like a diary, you know what I mean? But we writing the rhymes and shit. So doing podcasts and shit is another way to just get back, you know what I mean? Get off that it's like you rhyming, you know what I mean? But you're getting off that dialogue and just verbal, you know what I mean? Period. You
just
dropping
expressing
game,
feelings and opinions
opinions and you know what I mean, that type of thing. And you're connecting with the audience, you know what I mean? It's more connecting, it's more than the music, you know what I mean? It's like when you see athletes with podcasts, let's say Gilbert Arenas and them, you like you thought of Gilbert Arenas a guy with the gun in the locker room, but now he you see his podcast, he does a fucking great You know what I mean? Like
a lot of athletes, a lot of actors, a lot of comedians. They're all it's just
personality.
A platform. Yeah.
It shows their personality. That's what you don't get from watching the sports. That's what you don't get from the lyrics on the song.
Know who they are as a person.
The fucking personality on the podcast, and that's what I like dope about the podcast. You get shit that you don't get from
real people.
Their talent that they're expert in. You know what I mean?
How they got to where they're at.
Right.
How they became that person. Like you. Like, I mean, you've from cassettes to CDs to digital.
Now you make me feel ancient.
Selling the truck. I mean, it's nice. It's just you've been making it happen for like so long, like the transition and still being out here doing it is, not a lot of people can say that. And you still touring, you still getting booked, you still making music. It's just the longevity, just being real. I think you touched on it, doing the podcast and being people like you, they learn about you and they relate to you, so they're always gonna fuck with you.
Right.
You're not like hiding in the corner.
I mean, it's another lane. You know what I mean? I think like some rappers' podcasts is blowing up more than their music careers. You know what I mean? So it's another lane that, you know what I mean, really entertain and give back to the people, basically, you know?
So were you always gonna make music? Like how were you like growing up? How were you like in the 4th grade? Like what was Lil Yuck Mouth in the 4th grade?
I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. You know, I was, born and raised in Oakland, East Oakland, you know what I mean? Had good times and bad times, you know what I mean? So moms and pops split up, so I was in the projects in Oakland. Pops is balling, so he lives in South Salito. That's on the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge where the rich people live at. So I had both sides of life. So at that time, I was living with my dad in the rich part in South Salito. I was going to Bayside Elementary, and it's 82, I think, 82, something like that.
The late 1900s.
Boom. Anyway, it made nigga feel super ancient, right? So this is when the computers first come out, right?
Right.
And this is when I noticed the difference from, public school and being in a rich area going to school. Back at my school where I was going to in Oakland, we were sharing books. Like we didn't have enough math books, enough English books and shit. We sharing shit ripped up and everything. I'm in South Salito. We all got computers at our desks in the 3rd grade, floppy disks.
Learning,
like high powered shit. Like in the 4th grade, 3rd grade, computers and floppy disks on our desks. So it was way more advanced in learning when you was in the rich area and shit. But
so Sausalito's like goal, like where you want to be is like goals in the Bay Area. Like that's one of the neighborhoods where you're like, you Sausalito? Okay.
Sausalito. Yeah.
Sausalito.
The Golden Gate Bridge. It's Frisco, and then what's connected to the Golden Gate Bridge is Sausalito, Marin City.
Okay. It's like the Beverly Hills.
San Rafael. All that's rich.
Marina Del Rey.
Bingo.
Okay.
It's like the Beverly Hills of the Bay.
Okay.
So Pops lived out there. So
damn. So you were going back and forth.
Yeah, and I bring my project niggas to
that
to there, and they take them swimming and do all the fly shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I got a pool.
Yeah. All that type of shit. So taught niggas how to swim. They didn't know how to swim. You know what I mean? So all that type of shit, man. Just showed the hood the good life too. You know what I mean?
So you weren't selfish and holding and hiding what it was. You're like, look, this is.
My dad wasn't like that. My dad would tell him all to hop in the BMW. You know what I mean? My dad had the 325i when it first came out. He worked at BMW you know what I mean, in San Rafael. So he was building engines and shit and whatnot.
So you got the hookup.
He had the hookup.
The plug.
Yeah. Directly from BMW.
Let me get that factory price. Let that fucking seller's price.
Built his own engine, all that shit.
I built this Beamer.
Yeah.
Now that's wild.
So he used to come through the hood in the red Beamer and scoop us all up. You know what I mean? I'm in the front seat, two or three of my homies in the back seat, and just boom, take them to the shit, stay at night. You know what I mean? The whole weekend and bring them back. So my dad used to be like Robin Hood. He'd come through the hood, giving people, parents money and shit to take care of their kids and shit, all that. Along with take care of me too, because in the hood, I used to stay at a lot of my homies' house because my moms was struggling. So I had to go to homies to eat sometime. You feel me? So my dad would come through there, loaf them up. You know what I mean? Thanks for taking care of my son.
That's awesome.
Keep them right. So in return, we bring their kids to, you know what I mean? So
give them an experience.
Yeah. Yep.
So what were you? So what were you gonna be? Were you
at that time, back to what I was doing? My dad had put a trumpet in my fucking hand at that time because my dad is a bass player. He played bass guitar. He was in a live band. So he wanted, back in the day it was funk and soul. You know what I mean? So you gotta have the trumpet player. You gotta have the bass. That's the main thing and the drummer. That's the main thing. So he was playing the bass, and he gave me a trumpet, and I learned how to play the trumpet in the 3rd grade and the 4th grade and shit. And then to the 5th grade, I went to the drums, marching band. Oakland High Steppers. When I got back in Oakland, doing the marching bands, the bass drum with the shit like the college thing.
So you had like music in you. You were like.
I was raised in music, and then before that, I was in church with my grandma. She played the piano for the you know what I mean, for the choir, and I'm playing the bongos and shit. All that. So I was raised in music, just didn't know which way I was gonna go in music. You know?
You were in a drum line?
Yes, I was a drum line. I know, snare drum, all that. Yes, Oakland High Steppers, like yes, drum line like a motherfucker without the dances.
No, okay,
we wasn't dancing and shit, but we like boom, boom.
Okay,
yeah, none of drum line dances.
You still doing that? You still playing instruments?
No.
No.
I rap. Rap is my instrument now. My voice is my instrument now. But I co-produce. And, you know, a lot of the songs I do, I definitely give the ideas and the inspiration of where I want to go. You know, same with 5 on it. Like Tone Capone, the producer, the beat. You know, I fast forward, but Tone Capone.
And we'll go back. But.
Yeah, Tone Capone, the producer of the beat. He didn't just have it. Like you come to the studio and the producer had the beats playing. He didn't have that playing. We bought the album, the Club Nouveau album, because we knew what we wanted to do. You know what I mean? We wanted to remake Why You Treat Me So Bad. This is the days of the remakes when Puff and them was doing it big. So we like, okay, we want to do our own remake, and we want to do this Club Nouveau. We bought the album to the studio. You know, told them this is what we want done. We wrote the whole fucking rap without the beat. We was beating on our chest and beating on the table in the trap house writing this shit.
Getting the tempo, yeah.
We didn't have no beat. The song was written, the hook was written. We bought the album, he did the beat, then we rapped what we had on that beat. So we did the whole song without the fucking beat. And we bought that motherfucker. So that's co-production. We should have got co-production because we did like
Help
Puff.
Produce, yeah.
We did like Puff. We steered the direction of the production team, like Quincy Jones. He wasn't pushing buttons, but he'd say, okay, do this. This is what I want done. And that's what we did. You know what I mean? That's from my...
You like orchestrated
it, right? So I orchestrate a lot of my songs.
You dictate.
Yes.
This is what you do. No, I'm just playing.
No, this is what you want in the song. You know what I mean? And it worked because that sample, I mean, that it hit. Like nobody used it. Like, and when we did it, it was like, wow, that beat, it registered, man. Like so many people that we did 5 on the sense. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's still getting played.
Registered. And they do our version, not the Club Nouveau version. They remix our shit, the Luniz, Puff Daddy, and R. Kelly.
Yeah.
The same year we dropped, they did, next year, Satisfy You. You know, after Biggie died, they did, 2 years, 97. So yeah, they did that. We was on tour with Puff. He chose us to be on tour with Puff and Bad Boy, Biggie and them because he liked 5 on it. Then like 2 years later, remix it with R. Kelly. Then he put us on the remix of that too. He came and got us for the West Coast remix of the R. Kelly song.
There's an ashtray if you want, because I know we're gonna be rolling more weed. Is that like? Are you still a connection? Do you still talk? I mean, that was a while ago, but all that shit going.
No Diddy Bop. I don't talk to no fucking P Diddy, man. Stop it. I know where you're going with that.
I didn't know if the relationship was still there.
Nah, man. I had a relationship with Biggie. Okay. That was my homie,
RP,
man. Yeah.
You toured with him, right?
Yeah. That was the tour I'm talking about. The Puffy and Biggie tour. It was Puffy.
How was
Biggie,
that?
Junior
See, we're going
Mafia.
ahead. I was gonna work my way, but we're already here, so.
Yeah, it was Puffy, Junior Mafia, Biggie, Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, Naughty by Nature, Fate, Lil' Kim, fucking Timbaland and Missy when they were opening acts.
Okay.
Dina Howard, us, and I'm missing somebody.
Damn, that's a festival right there.
Yeah, we was on tour.
That was before cell phones. that was when people were vibing in the.
No, niggas had cell phones.
With cameras.
Not cameras.
Yeah,
niggas had the bricks.
Like the Zach Morris.
The bricks was done. They had like these little other phones.
The flip ones.
Mobiles. Not even the flips. That's before the flips came out when you just put the some little secret shit they had. I ain't gonna put the game out
there.
The
late 1900s. It was a different time.
They had mobiles.
Okay, so here you are in the 4th grade, going back and forth between the projects in the rich hood area, and your dad gives you a trumpet, and you like playing the trumpet. Then you move to drums. You do drumline. Like, are you like, I'm gonna be in music? What is your like?
My main talent is art. Everybody thought I was gonna be a cartoonist. You know what I mean?
You draw?
I draw. What? Yeah, I made the whole condiment, the Luniz logo, the whole shit. So I draw. That's my main thing. So everybody, I was in art school, all that shit. So they wanted me to be like.
Damn, you're talented as fuck. You play instruments, Disney. You write, you draw. Okay.
That's where it comes from. It got to come from somewhere. Then you channel it somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Put it all together.
I was drawing. I could draw this all day. Freehanded. Yeah, I could look at that, draw that right now.
Were you always drawing, or is that something you picked up?
No, I picked up from my uncle. You know what I mean? And my homies in the hood. You know what I mean? My uncle, Mike, you know what I mean? Collect comic books. You know what I mean? My homies in the hood collect comic books. I start collecting comic books. So you go from collecting comic books, tracing the comic book, to actually knowing how to freehand. So I went from tracing to just know how to do the shit. So Spider-Man, Wolverine, the Hulk, Thor, whatever you name, I could draw that shit freehanded right now without even looking at it.
It's just so locked in.
Locked in.
You're into superheroes and all that?
Yes. Marvel Comics, I love it.
If
X-Men, all that shit.
If you could have a superhero power, which one would it be?
I think my superhero power would be, I think I'd be like Black Panther. Just a normal nigga with super strength that could just, do whatever I want to. I want to be mild-mannered. I don't want to be like in charge of the world like Superman. Like, Superman, what we gonna do? Like, nah, nigga, just call me when, you know what I mean? We need to assemble the Avengers and I'm gonna come do my thing. You feel me?
All right.
I don't want that much responsibility.
I just want to be a regular. But Superman wasn't Superman all the time. He was Clark Kent, wasn't he? He was a regular dude.
But the responsibility of the world was on Superman.
The world.
Yeah, the world. I don't want the nigga. Black Panther ain't the world protector, so I'm the protector of Wakanda.
Yeah,
you feel me?
just my territory.
Yeah, I got my territory.
Yeah, just my territory. So you were into music, into comics, just growing up, cool little, mixed childhood. Mm-hmm. And then when did you start like writing or getting into making music, like rapping and stuff?
Hip hop like started popping like in the mid '80s. You know what I mean? Run DMC and all that, but like commercially. But it was always popping in the '70s and shit, like with The Message. You know what I mean? Melly Mel and all that. So it was always in the hood. But what made it hit was like when Run DMC came out and LL came out and Slick Rick and, Rakim came out. That's what made me become a real fucking fan. Like, that's when it wasn't the Melly Mel shit. It wasn't the Curtis Blow shit. Rule the world, that's dope. But when that Public Enemy came out, oh my Lord, yeah. That's what made me a real fan of fucking hip hop. So, back in the day, you used to have the beatboxes, right? They have the double cassette players. You could record on one side and you could play on one side. So
yeah.
Back in the day, I don't know if you're too young for this, but back in the day, you used to take cassette tapes and you could like put a spitball in the motherfucking top of one of the little squares.
Yeah. I don't know about the spitball.
In a little square, little paper right there, and then you could record over a tape. Like, literally, you could record over a tape.
I thought you just press, like, record and play at the same time, and then you could record over the tape.
No.
Okay.
But that has to be an empty tape. That has to be a fresh
You're talking about
tape.
Recording over tapes that were already recorded.
Yes.
So, like, erase it before you record it.
Okay. It's recording over it.
Okay.
So, I had, like, my mama's Temptations, The Whispers, and I'm recording over they shit.
Clog the corners.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Bingo. So... that type of shit, just self-recording with, clogging with the instrumental playing. My first rap I did to Public Enemy shit, Fight the Power, and just had the instrumental playing on the classroom, because there used to be a classroom recorder that had it had like a square, it had a speaker, and it had the little deck. So I had that playing, and I had the speakers, and I'm recording on that. So that was my first homemade little UOP studio. So that was my first song. But it was bullshit. It was just bullshit.
But you were into music.
Right.
You got into music and you're like, yo, this is what I love. This is.
I was whack juice. I wasn't that dude like that. So practice makes perfect. You know what I mean? So I was more of a street hustler. You know what I mean? Learn from my uncles and people out there, that raised me, my peoples from the hood, the big homies and whatnot. So I was out there hustling, man. You know what I mean? Once Pops went to jail, you spoiled. If I'm used to having everything, and then it gets cut off because my Pops goes to jail for hella years and saying, Quint, now I ain't having the Jordans no more. I ain't got the starter coats no more. It's like, nigga, nah, I'm about to get back out there and I'm a hustle and I buy my own shit. So with that being said, I was more of a hustler, you know what I mean? So
just trying to make money.
Right. So when I start really rapping is when I got to junior high school. That's when I really started like rapping, because the dude I used to rap with, my partner with the Luniz, he had a rap group called Brothers with Potential at junior high school. They was some rapping motherfuckers. I was just a hustler, and I know how to draw, so I drew their logos and shit, because I was making money and I was a fly nigga. I was just in their crew, just being a fly nigga that make their art. And I started rapping, You know what I mean? With them, like, okay, I can rap a little bit. I can rap just as good as them. Not as good as the top dudes, but just as good. The bottom dudes, I got them.
Right.
So I started writing little rhymes and shit. I wasn't the dopest.
What were you writing about in the 7th grade?
Oh, it was braggadocious rhymes. Like, I'm the best. I got them the flyest. I got the most, you know what I mean?
Braggadocious.
Clothes, the most, my joints is new, like that type of braggadocious. I'm funky fresh. I'm, you know what I mean?
I pull up in a Beamer.
Nah, we was young. I pull up on the scooter. Spree. Like, we rapped about pulling up on sprees and shit, ninja bikes and shit.
I got my Huffy.
Ninja bike and
Yeah,
shit like that. Right. Young nigga shit, man. But yeah, and so I was whack. I wasn't even like focused on that. Like,
it was just for fun.
Yeah, it was just for fun, you know.
And then what got you really into it? I mean, you have like a hit that's probably gonna live forever.
Man, jail. Hustling, you know, leads to people going to jail.
Right. I mean, yeah.
So, went to jail for my second time. My first time, like, you a juvenile, man. Juvenile, they like hit me on the wrist. They told my parents to come pick me up. My grandma come pick me up. I mean, my cousin to come pick me up. So I didn't really even see a cell the first time. Second time, I was supposed to do 3 days. That's the standard. This is my second time getting caught. I was living with my grandma at the time. She's like sanctified. Remember the one that was at church? So this time she runs the church. Like, she's a partner in the church. She's doing it. She's that.
Worked her way up from playing the keys to
she is the fucking partner in the church, right? So my grandma is very like filled with the Holy Spirit. Like, she is praying in tongues like all day at the house. This is not no joke. Like, okay, if you're gonna fake, you can fake at church, but don't be. She's at the house all day. Yes, like in her room, and you hear it all day, right? So it's serious, right? So
super religious.
I'm selling crack, and I got guns and drug money and shit in my bedroom hidden. So when I get caught, she didn't believe it. Like, my grandson would never do nothing like that. And she went in my room and found all my shit, my gun, my drugs, my stash money. And she came to court and told them to keep me because I'm the devil. Keep him, it's the devil. I want the devil out of my house. Yo, I was 17. They said they're going to keep me until I'm 18.
So 3 days turned into
a year.
Because
my grandma said, get him out the house.
Oh, fuck.
You know, I cried like a motherfucker. Like, wow. But I didn't know that she saved my life, because that year is when I started rapping, like focusing, right? So in that year, being locked up in jail, I made the song that got us signed. Also made the logo, the condom man, everything. Came up with the whole plot of the Looney Tunes. The group was called Looney Tunes at first. Then we got signed. We had to take the tunes off because of Warner Brothers. So we was the Looney Tunes. Came with the whole plot, everything. Wrote all the songs in jail. You know what I mean?
So you were always in the cartoons. You love that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So you caught that. That's the only motherfucker that caught that. His name is the Looney Tunes because he draw fucking cartoons.
Yeah.
That man, you good, man. That's the only one that said that. Everybody like Looney Tunes, you draw well.
No, I see when you say Looney Tunes, I see the fucking.
Now you get it.
Yeah.
Boom. Now you get it. So
I love Looney Tunes. Anyways.
So anyway,
but you didn't spell it like Looney Tunes the way they spelled it.
No, Luniz. And then TUNEZ.
Yeah, tunes like music, like a music tune. Not tunes like cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I got it. I saw that when I was doing, I do a little research. I was like, oh, okay, now I get it, because I always knew you as Luniz, and it said formerly known as Looney Tunes. I was like, oh, like the light bulb went up.
Why is it just Looney?
And now that I see you like comics and you draw and you're an artist, I'm like, okay.
Now
but how does Yuck Mouth come out? Is that like a cartoon character that you thought of?
Same thing. Yuck Mouth is a cartoon character.
What?
Remember Mighty Man? Oh yeah, hold on. Hold on.
Mighty Man or Mighty Mouse?
Mighty Man.
Mighty Man. Mighty Man.
It was a Mighty Man before Mighty Mouse, and it's
I hear you, Ken.
Mighty Man and Yuck Mouth. His sidekick was Yuck Mouth, right?
So Mighty Man had a sidekick called Yuck Mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
And his secret powers, is a dog, and he had a doghouse on his head, and he take his doghouse off his head, and he scare everybody. That's his secret power. So that's Yuck Mouth.
Okay.
So that's where I got my name from, and. Meaning, okay, let me show you this. Dude.
See, I thought Yuck Mouth was because your writing skills and your raps are
that is, but that's where the name came from, though. This is
Yuck Mouth.
That's Yuck Mouth.
This is my first time seeing Yuck Mouth.
That's Yuck Mouth, guys.
Okay.
That's Yuck Mouth. And I could show you Mighty Man since you think it was only a Mighty Mouse.
I thought Mighty Mouse,
Mighty Man, the little Mexican guy. He hella small. A little Mexican guy with a curly top.
Yeah,
at the top
the red and yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Mighty Man. Say Mighty Man.
Yeah, Mighty Man and Yuck. Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's where I got the name from. But it's nasty. Oh, shit.
Oh, no, it's
nasty.
just water.
It's like Nas. Nas just be nasty Nas, right? Not because he nasty like Luke Skywalker. He nasty because his bars, his rhymes is nasty.
Right.
So Yuck Mouth, nasty mouth. You know what I mean? Not cavity creep, but my vernacular is filth, fine filth, yucky mouth, dirty shit. I spit that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where I came with Yuck Mouth. But I took it from Yuck Mouth and Mighty Man.
Was that the first?
Also, Too Short said, they call you Yuck Mouth. You refuse the breast. So between them two, yeah, Yuck Mouth.
Were you, was Yuck Mouth like the first name you came out with when you started?
Nah, I was E-Flow. Yeah, E-Flow, because my last name Ellis. So I was E-Flow at first, and then after that, like, nah, Yuck Mouth. Like, this is superior because I felt I'm in my, like, I'm writing bars. I'm gassing. I'm really Yuck Mouth. I'm talking that shit. I'm talking that chicken talk. I'm really talking that shit because I'm from the Jets. I'm really talking life experiences. So that going to jail and me hustling and shit, like, that is the story. Like, I could tell them stories. I got stories to tell. I'm not no square-ass niggas, you know what I mean? I done been pistol whipped. I done been shot, you know what I mean? I done all the shit, you know what I mean, to doing other shit to people bad, you know, bad karma, you know what I mean, period. Karma come back and hunt your ass, you know what I mean, period. No matter what. You hit a motherfucker, you're gonna get 10 times worse. You feel me? So we was robbing motherfuckers, jacking them. I get robbed and shot. So it's gonna be different,
right?
You know, when it come back your way. You know what I mean? So I learned, like, you gotta learn karma, you know what I mean? I learned from that, like, karma is real, give out good energy, you know what I mean? So just life lessons, period, and just having my story to tell, you know, my project stories, you know what I mean? The shit I've been through. A lot of people have been through this shit, you know, the same shit I done went through. It's just different areas and different languages, but we all going through the same shit. My story relates to a lot of people, so that's when we start putting the story out there that.
And this is the time when, like, there is no YouTube or digital. Like, you have to go out there and put your music out and get seen and go to shows and build your audience, not just, like, see a 10-second clip and, like, oh, let me do a TikTok dance to this and become famous. This is, like, you have to show your skill. You have to, like, actually prove yourself.
When you seen, like, the movies and shit, like 5 Heartbeats, and they all performing and shit, like, love is a heart. Yeah, you have to do that. Like, motherfuckers had to tap dance in front of record labels and shit, bust freestyles and dance routines and shit. But you know what? I didn't have to do that.
You were out here just doing what you love, which was drawing and making music.
You want to know how we got our deal?
How'd you get the deal?
We turned the drug deal into a record deal. That's how we got signed.
Wait, what?
We got signed at the Trap. We were there to buy crack, buy powder coat. It was a drought. So the drought mean it ain't no work out there. So work is hella high, and if you could get it, you know what I mean? You could sell it for double or triple. You feel me?
Inflation.
Demand,
right? Supply.
Demand and low, bingo. So it's a drought. We need some coke. So we go meet up with the kingpin and shit. At the fucking Trap is a dude that hang with Too Short. I guess he the kingpin homie or something. CNH. You know what I mean? Chris Hicks. So, you know, the triple beam is on the table. Before the digital scale, we had a triple beam. We had to really have the motherfucking weight going across the top. So we got the triple beam, got hella powder on and shit, got the money and shit. And I'm like, hey, that's a nigga that fuck with Too Short. That's Baby Jesus. I said, Baby Jesus, you fuck with Short, you still fuck? He's like, yeah, that's my nigga. I said, we rap. I said, fuck this dope shit, we rap. He said, what's your name? I said, we the Looney Tunes, nigga. He said, what's your name? I said, I'm Yuck Mouth, that's numb. You feel me? He said, bust a rap. I bust the Ice Cream Man.
Yeah.
Killed the Ice Cream Man. Whoa, 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 whoa. He said, oh yeah, that's dope as hell, man. You know what? I got an artist named Drew down. I want y'all to come to the studio tomorrow, and I want to put y'all on my record label. So that's how we got signed. Went to the studio next day, and yeah, that solidified. We started, you know, doing songs, and we got signed. So that's how we got our deal. At the buying crack.
Yeah, crack.
Powder, not crack. It was powder coat. We was gonna cook it to crack.
Right.
You know, we threw that shit in the garbage. We did not sell that powder that we bought. Like, we didn't do nothing. We after that day, we was in the studio every fucking day. Like, we couldn't have no time to sell. Like, that shit.
Right. Now we working on our passion.
Now we working on our passion. So that money really just, you know, bought us our deal. Basically, whatever we spent, yeah, we ain't make no money on that crack, but we made money off rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
you went international.
We turned a dope deal into a record deal. That's how we came in the game.
That's a wild ass story. And when was this?
Boom, 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 92.
All right.
No, 93, top of 90. I got out of jail 92, so 93.
Okay.
Top of 93.
So right out of jail, you're out here, you do this. You've been writing in jail, drying. They figure it out, and then boom, now you're
got the deal,
making it happen.
Yeah.
Start touring.
The hustle, like as much as I hate, that I had to do it. The hustle was the shit that opened the door. That whole hustle. I wouldn't have been in jail if it wasn't for the hustle to master my craft for rap. Hustling got us the deal. If we wasn't trying to buy that, we wouldn't have got the deal. Not that
way,
time,
yeah.
Not that way. We probably would have got it later
eventually,
on.
some other way, but
not that way.
Yeah.
So everything
God's
happened.
plan.
Yeah, it was God's plan, man. So now I got out of jail, after I got the deal, thanking my grandma. Like, the reason why I'm rapping and shit, that whole year I made this craft, and practiced it and mastered it is because I was in jail that long, had time to think. Sometimes you gotta be sat down and have some time to think. You're on the streets, you're moving every day, you ain't got time to think, bro. So it sat me down, I had time to think, plan, plot, strategize, and pray. I also prayed to God and said, I don't want to do the street shit no more. I'm tired of going back and forth to jail, all of that. And and he answered my prayers. I started getting innovated with the rhymes. I was better than any nigga that was rapping in junior. I came out supreme. Like supreme. Like literally, like I was surprised, like third person, like who is this nigga? Like in jail, like I was the nigga. Like
right.
Everybody's freestyling rapping. It's like gladiator school, but nobody could fuck with me up there. Once I started, I was just chilling, like them niggas, they cool.
Yeah.
And once I got elevated, like I prayed and it hit me. That vibe hit me. Start writing. Okay, it's lunchtime. Okay, let me spit this. Whoa. Oh my God, you hear what that nigga? Nigga, say it again. Whoa. What's that? The ice cream man. They knew my shit by heart. By the time I left out that bitch, niggas could say my rhymes. Period.
And then you got that deal, and then you just started making hits.
Yeah.
And then that's when 5 on It got written and performed.
Same year, 93.
Yeah.
We made 5 on It in 93. We didn't put it out till 95.
Yeah.
We worked on Drew Down album first. So Ice Cream Man, all our other songs I wrote in jail, fucking Rescue 911, all that shit went on Drew Down's album. We paying dues, you feel me? But it blew us up. So it's time to work on our album. Yeah, Pimp of the Year, all that shit on there. So he blew up big, you know what I mean? That was a big album for the Bay Area and everything. So it's time to work on our album. We get in the studio. Our first song we work on is 5 on It. Remember, I told you we was beating on our chest and shit.
Yeah.
It's time
made
to
it
go
before
to the
it
studio.
even had the beat.
So boom, did the 5 on It and shit, and it was so much of a hit. And the motherfuckers like, we gonna put this to the side, you know what I mean? Because we're working on a mixtape, like a EP to just put out, right? You know what I mean? So we gonna put this to the side and continue working on the EP. So we finished the EP. Before we was finished with the EP, we got approached with record deals. Virgin Records wanted to sign us. Relativity wanted to sign Drew Down. Relativity is where Fat Joe, everybody was over there. And Virgin Records, that's where Janet Jackson was at.
Right.
You feel me? So, we end up going to Virgin and shit and getting signed over there because we already had the single. They was like, okay, we did the mean. They was like, what you got? We like, poo. Oh, yeah, we got it. Okay, y'all finish up the album. Let's do it. It's a deal. You know what I mean? And the first 5 on It was just us rapping hella long about just going to get a sack. Like, if you heard the Operation Stacko, the 5 on at the end, where we like going back to back, that's the original. You know what I mean? Because that's how we started. We was freestyling. I got 5 on it. I got 5. What you got, nigga? Damn, I think I got $2 on my sock, nigga. So we talking about going to get a sack. And then the 2 verses, the other verse, that's what you hear on the song. But the first verse was us going to get a sack. Going
like
back
the
to back.
intro verse. Yeah.
So with that being said, Version wanted us to make a clean version, a radio version. So they took that to get the front part out. And now we got to chop these bars down to 16s and shit like that and make it radio form.
Right.
Then we do that. And then after that, they're like, fuck it, let's do the remix. You know what I mean? So Alex Mejia and Camiel, like a lot of powers, you know what I mean? That beat brought everybody together. E40, Rest in Peace to Shock G, Digital Underground, Spice One, Richie Rich, Drew Down, that's our label mate. E40, you know what I mean? The Squad, you know what I mean? Like the Bay Area hitters at that time.
That was a big remix.
Yeah, so we did the remix, and that shit just solidified the song. Like the remix hit harder than the original. Like that shit just sent it to orbit. So when it dropped, we did 3 million on 5 on It alone. and $1 million on the album, so that's $4 million.
Hell yeah.
On the whole project.
And that's before like the way before the way the shit is right now. That's hard work and actually marketing and going out there on the streets and working. And
you gotta go promo tours. Yeah. You gotta go from city to city. You gotta go on these radio stations. You gotta do these free shows. Free.
Yeah, do you want more from The Getting High With Show? Well, join our Patreon at patreon.com/The Getting High With Show, where you get more content from The Getting High With Show, behind the scene look, exclusive content, and we get to thank you at the end of every episode. Plus, you are automatically entered into our monthly giveaways. That's right, we're giving back to our Patreon subs. So join today, patreon.com/The Getting High With Show. Now, let's get higher. Yeah.
Free shows and shit, like all that type of shit, man.
Is it crazy now that like even though 5 on it is still relevant today, it's really not applied to like what would $5 for a dab hit now? What is
that shit don't work.
You get like 4 joints for $5 at some shops.
That shit don't work right now, but back in the day, you know what we really got that from though? We gotta salute to Snoop. Because Snoop said, once again, I got 5 on the 20th sack. It's like that, and as a matter of fact. So that's what now I'm like, nigga, got 5 on it. We always pitch in. Let's make a song called I Got 5 on it. So big shout out to Uncle Snoop for the idea.
What? I have a question that I would like to ask, because one of my favorite artists is from the Bay Area. And do you have any stories with Mac Dre?
Oh, man.
You smoke with Mac?
Hey man, Mac Dre, that was one of my besties, man. Me and Mac Dre, Boss Tycoon. Let's talk about that. Dre fresh out of jail. I ain't never met Dre. You know, I meet Dre at the mall. I seen him at the mall. You know what I mean? We tapped in and shit. He got my number. And he was working on his album. He's like, fuck that, I need you on my album. He got my number. He flew me out to Sacramento. You know what I mean? It's the Thiz compound, you know what I mean? The mansion, swim pool and shit. You got it popping. You go that motherfucker, we laid a song. Like, this is when ecstasy was popping, right? Like, niggas is popping, like, double stacks and triple stack. Motherfuckers sweating, like, dripping sweat. Like, niggas in the sauna, drinking Hennessy all night. Just
feeling themselves.
Man, feeling ourselves. Niggas, Thiz face. Niggas is going crazy that night. This is a fucking movie, man. We laid Boss Tycoon. Thiz out my fucking mind, man. Go to the room, go back and fly back to LA. They put that motherfucker out. That should become an anthem in the Bay. Boss Tycoon. Also on the same album with the Boss Tycoon shit. This album's called Thizel Washington.
Yeah.
I coined that name for him.
Thizel Washington.
I gave him that name. I gave him the code name. You know, I always give niggas nicknames.
Right.
You know what I mean? So his code name was Thizel Washington. And then after that, he named his album Thizel Washington, and then start coming with all the other code names for his albums.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Ronald
Just following
Reagan,
that, all that. But that came from the kid.
Look at you, start your shit, set trends.
All the Bay niggas start doing little Thiz names and shit after that.
I mean, that was a whole fucking era. The whole Thiz.
Taji Springer, all my niggas. Yeah.
No, it was. I mean, was he really as cool as he seemed? Like,
whoa,
just chilling and
the ultimate.
Yeah, he seemed like just like a. It's a vibe.
The ultimate, coolest, livest party animal in the fucking world. All right, think about who was an animal like him? I say, think about a rap Chris Brown. Like how lit Chris Brown is. Like Chris is lit. Dre is lit. Like bitches, money, lit. Yeah, lit like the Bay Chris Brown. Like if I had to describe a motherfucker that get active like Dre on a real like that, like on some Chris Brown shit, like party like a rock star shit. You feel me?
He was a vibe. That's why I was a little,
super
suburban kid from the valley, and I was listening to Mac Dre. I was like, yo, I can like vibe to this because he's all about having a good time.
A good time, bro.
He's still like a gangster with a pimp / rapper. I thought you knew.
Man, all ism.
Yeah,
man.
he was. So shout out, dude. That's fucking awesome. Are there any like moments that you remember, like touring or going around the world? Did you tour with Mac Dre?
No, the worst one was when he got shot and killed. I was in Kansas City with him 2 days. We all got flew out there. You
were there?
Yeah, we all was there. Then we left 2 days before, but we went out there on a Friday. It was Mac Dre, the Mild Figures, me, Keek the Sneak, Mac Mall, and I want to say a couple other people. But we got there. Some janky promoter shit, you know what I mean? The show wasn't popping, you know what I mean? They didn't have the rest of our cash, you know what I mean? Our back end and shit. So we was feeling like, you know what I mean, salty from that on the first show. So the dude that owed us the back end was like, yo, I shoot y'all money, you know what I mean? Just stay in the hotel. I'm going to bend the block a couple times, you know what I mean? By the end of the day, I had y'all money. I'm like, hell no, I'm getting on my flight. Send me a Western Union, you feel me? I felt like it was janky, you know what I mean? You ain't going to just have me sitting in the hotel while you go do what you do to try to get our money.
Right.
Who knows if you come back? You feel me? I'm going home. So they end up booking Mac Dre for a couple more events out there. So we all left, and he ended up being out there by himself, getting booked for some more shows. So I think it was a Halloween show, you know, that he did a couple shows that night. And after a show, like, you know, people pulled up on him. Yeah. And they shot up his van.
On the highway.
On the highway. So that was my last time seeing him and performing with him. You know what I mean? Period. But I felt it. It was eerie out there. I didn't like how I felt. So I left. You know what I mean? Period. I got the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
So did everybody else, but he stayed, you know.
And he was out there.
No, they love Dre.
Yeah.
They fuck with Dre out there. I
imagine.
Like, regardless of the janky promoter that didn't have our money, they fuck with Dre. They fuck with the Bay Area, period, in Kansas City. Heavy. You know, we got love out there. That's like one of our main markets. You know what I mean? So he felt great. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm in Kansas City. They love me out here. He didn't expect nobody to be hating on him like that. Nobody expected that. You know, so it definitely completely left field because he's loved out
Unexpected.
there. Yeah, super unexpected. So that was my last time doing a show with him, and I love that dude, man. That's a big homie, man.
There's
Kept it real. There's a piece of the Dre stuff. We working on a Mac Dre album right now. Kilo Kurt, the whole Thiz Entertainment working on the Mac Dre album right now. Compilation.
Oh, that's awesome. I used to ghost ride.
I gotta go do my song tonight after this. So.
I used to ghost ride my whip because of Mac Dre.
Yes.
I used to hop out of my car in the parking lot and just run next to it.
You did not ghost ride your shit.
I swear. You can see videos on my MySpace.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was out here.
In MySpace days. Adam been ill.
I've been doing it. Yeah, man.
Been ill, man.
By the way, shout out. You mentioned me in the Ultimate Stoner song you did on one of your albums.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Come on, bro.
What's the deal?
It be real, yeah.
Yeah, how with Adam Ill.
Yeah.
It was great, dude. It was fucking. I was like, oh, what? I feel like I'm immortalized now.
But you're Ultimate Stoner. I gotta name the Ultimates.
What?
You feel me? Yeah.
We out here going blunt for blunt.
Yes, sir.
What do you?
I'm glad you don't do dabs no more, man. I was feeling like.
I still dab here and there. I'm like 95%.
I'm fucking with you, man.
I'm like 95%.
I'm glad you're back to the flower side, man. Y'all was like stunned on me, like, hey, dab. I'm like, man, where the fucking flower at, bro?
Yeah,
it's a weed, nigga. But you always had a wood. He's like, yo, roll up the wood. Yeah, always, right?
Well, we smoke real good leaves now.
No, back in the day, you always had the woods. Yeah, you had the woods.
Wasn't good.
Roll the woods.
I learned that from Mac Dre.
Bingo. Dre put woods on the map.
Yeah.
I used to call them Gatorback though because he smoked woods. They was hella harsh back in the day. They were the real premium ones. I tried to smoke.
He taught me how to roll a blunt. He used to do those Thiz Volume or Thiz Nation videos, and he had how to roll a blunt.
How to roll a wood?
Yeah. And I think that's where the video I saw of Mac Dre rolling it.
I never knew how to roll a wood.
I think,
Once he died.
I think he was with Tupac in that video. It was him. They were both.
Oh, they was rolling the blunt. Yeah.
And they were talking. You got to roll it. Don't fold it.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, the Tupac one.
What?
But Dre put the woods on the map. Period.
Yeah, well, I love tobacco and weed. I feel like it's a great combination, and it's meant to be together.
It's like the Jamaicans when they do the spliff. They put the
it's like every tobacco. Other culture besides North America that does it. Europe does it.
You go to Europe, they mainly cigarette with a sprinkle of
little
weed.
bit or hash.
Yeah, hash, right?
Or they put like lavender and sage and some other bullshit.
Yeah. I don't fuck with they shit. So when they had some shit out there when I went up called Super Skunk, right? And they're like, and you know, they put the tobacco in it. I'm rolling all Super Skunk. Like, oh my God, you're rolling all Super Skunk.
You're rolling a pure.
Like, they lost their mind. Like, no, I don't need no tobacco, nigga. I do the tobacco on the outside. So back then, they didn't have blunts out there. So I bring the 50-pack of Phillies out there, the whole box. Overseas and just roll them up in front of them.
You started with Phillies? I thought you were a Swisher dude.
No, Phillies. No, Phillies was the first one. Philly Titans. Philly Titans and Philly Blunts. They were the first ones. And then the cigarellos and all that shit came after. It wasn't no skinny ones back. It was big ones. I'm going to tell you, I started with King Edwards.
King Edwards.
King Edwards. Before the Philly. Like, I had niggas from New York and the Bay in the 80s. So we was in junior high school rolling King Edwards like in 88, 89.
What's your favorite way to smoke right now? You still love blunts? Like that's
Yes. I love the woods. I love the tobacco and the weed mix.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we went shopping at Apothecary. You got a big bag of flavors.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I got that LOG.
Ooh, what'd you roll up first? What was that? What you smoked?
I just rolled a little woo-wop. I ain't even rolled none yet. I waited till the show. Now I'm going to bust this open for the show.
Okay.
So
I'll put you on
roll
some.
this now.
I'll put you on some different leaves, too.
Please.
You
I heard you got the leaf game.
Yeah. The Brothers Broadleaf. They're my favorite leaves out here.
How they look? But they hella big. That's a big boy leaf.
No, they're regular. This is the Cuban leaf. This is if you want.
Oh, they ain't got okay.
Yeah. No, it's easy. It's a regular ass leaf. It's they're hand rolled and hand picked. They're made by brothers that are real smokers.
So it's like a wood.
There's no mess.
Oh yeah, boom. Bust that out. Yeah, thank you,
no
sir.
No holes, no stems.
No holes, no stems.
That's the Cuban one too.
Okay.
What were you when you were pulling up here? What were you listening to? What do you have on in the car? Do you consume music, content?
I was listening to old school shit, but I was listening to some content, man. They was going bad. Kwame Brown was going bad on Bronny Jr. I had to listen because I agree, man. Bronny Jr. been stinking up the court, you know what I mean? And I think he definitely, that nepotism shit, nobody else would have got no motherfucking $7 million guaranteed deal if it wasn't for LeBron James being your goddamn daddy. So I agree with that, man.
But they wanted to go down in history as the first father-son on the same team.
You know what? Without Bronny not scoring no points, they're going to have the most points that a father and son duel has ever made. Like, literally, like, he come in the game. As soon as he hit the floor, the record. Because LeBron record, he broke everybody's record. He outscored everybody. So he don't have to score shit. The first day, as soon as he entered the game, the record has been broken. LeBron.
2 points.
2 points. 2 points. Oh my God. It's crazy though, because the same people that was shitting on Kwame Brown, calling him the bus, you know what I mean? Saying now, when he called Lil Brown a bus, now like, oh yeah, woo, 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 woo. But this dude was 19 coming in the game. Yeah, he was 19 coming in the game. They called him a bus and dissing him like he had to go through the same shit. You know? So now, just because it's Bronny's son, like hands off, oh, you're being too rude. We roast motherfuckers. That's bullshit.
So you like basketball?
Of course. You see what I got?
You got the full Gary Payton fit with the hat.
Town business. You know I gotta represent the town. But
what's your team?
I'm a Golden State Laker. So I got the Warriors and the Lakers because I'm from the Bay and I live in LA. So I'm a Golden State Laker.
A Golden State Laker.
Facts.
All right.
You can't like 2 teams?
You can like how many
like
you want.
5 or 6 teams if you want.
Yeah.
I go with home team, man. You feel me?
No, I feel it. You're from Cali. I mean, there's a lot of teams in Cali. You got the Sacramento Kings. You got the Golden State. You got the LA's teams. San Diego don't have a basketball team, huh? Not yet. Nah, they don't. So you listen to content. Do you watch? Is that like watching or listening?
Listening. I was listening. Yeah.
Do you at home? Do you watch anything? Or you like TVs, movies?
I watch content.
Anime.
Listen, I watch more content than I watch more YouTube than television.
YouTube?
Actually.
Yeah.
I do YouTube and I do a lot of movies and shit. You know, Netflix, Disney, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Cause I see you be streaming too. You do live streams.
Mm-hmm.
You do like weekly streams or
live? Just whenever some shit pop up, I go live.
You just talk about it. Is that just on YouTube? That's on what is that, Yuck TV or something?
Yuck Mouth TV. Yep. So we just get it in, man. It's me giving back to the fans. You know what I mean? Like, you know, chopping it up with them, fucking with them and shit. I give money to the subscribers and shit, all that shit. So just giving back to the fans. You know, I'm set with the rap shit.
People subscribe to you and then you give them money?
Yeah, because when I hit certain goals, you know what I mean? If I hit certain limits, like if I hit 1,000, I'm giving PlayStations, I'm giving Macs, I'm giving money.
Okay.
I'm gonna do when I hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm doing flights, flying 2 of my subscribers out here to LA. To enjoy Friday Night Fades and Smoke a Lot Radio live. So, I'm just giving back, you know. And I'm not monetized.
Yeah, I'm sure. You've been shadow banned? Are you in like a YouTube jail and algorithm prison?
Hella algorithm prison, but sponsorships and partnerships.
That's what helps.
I made a lot of money off of that, so I'm still in here.
So you do that weekly, the live shows? Every Friday?
Nah, every Smoke a Lot Radio is every Thursday live.
Okay.
But What the Fuck Weekly, Wonder Twins, all that shit, we just go through during the week. Because I noticed that being at Be Real TV, You know, you can't just go once a week.
Right.
Like, to keep that audience, you got to have at least like 3 times a week, something going down to keep that audience.
Doing something.
You got to.
Keep them engaged.
To keep them engaged. So now I got 3 different podcasts that goes, you know, three times a week. So we good.
Hell yeah. Do you ever talk about like conspiracies?
Always.
Yeah.
Well, how you feel about the shooting with the ex-president, man? How you feel about the goddamn the Secret Service
the
response?
assassination attempt?
The assassination attempt.
I feel like there's a lot of questions to be asked as how it happened, and I feel like someone let it happen. Who let it happen? I don't know, but someone let it happen.
I think so too. It all points at because they had to shoot on there for 2 minutes. They're pointing them out. They're telling the people.
There's people in the crowd that were pointing him out.
Filming them. He's on the roof.
Law enforcement. They said that someone approached them and like,
ran off.
Ran
off because come on, man.
So I have questions about that. Is it real? I mean, did it happen?
See,
it happened.
Hey, hold on, man. I hate the motherfuckers saying it. Why?
No, it happened. It happened. I mean, someone lost a life. It's very sad.
But my thing is this: for the people, like, it's crazy because these people with the politics, that's why I'm not really into politics like that, because they are very serious about their shit. They get crazy, bro. They get fucking crazy about their politics, bro. You got, like, I used to think that the Trump supporters was crazy until Trump got shot. And then you see all the Democrat supporters like, yo, we're just 1 fucking inch away and we would have been, like, they wanted him to die. How did you miss? They like, they are going crazy, and it's all races. It's not just. It's all black people saying that shit. Like, it's crazy.
It's the media is wild right now. There's the shooting was.
It's no fucking compassion,
a historical event that
everybody
we got to witness, and it's unfortunate that it happened because. It's some real shit that goes on, and what's crazy is that we don't know what's real and what's fake now. People can't fucking, if they see something, they still don't believe it. You know, you still have to prove it to them, even though it's like right in front of their face.
In front of your face.
Like, what does that even mean?
Right.
Like, we saw what happened, but everyone wants to look deeper into something. So it's just wild to see how today we don't just fall into whatever's told. People want more than just like a quick bullshit response, because there's a lot of holes that are with this technology that we have with instant video. The media can't really lie and narrate the story they want us to believe.
I think it's more the people saying that. I don't think it's the news outlets and shit saying. It's more the people. You got celebrities saying, "Oh, that's fake. Oh, it was a stage." It's like, come on, bro. You see our ex-president get shot in the fucking ear live on television. Oh, it was staged.
Yeah, but you don't think these actors who get paid to live a fake life
get paid to do that too? To
narrate what they want the mass population to believe, to start these theories, to make people question what's real and what's not. Because everyone, do you look into all these like super Hollywood elite stories and shit?
Yes.
And it's like, what is real and what is fake? It's crazy.
Right.
Like, are we in a simulation? Is this even real right now? Or someone just controlling us from a different world, and we're just in like a regular world, and we just go about our day until they come and control us?
I don't know about that. I think the simulation is the elites. How they got us. Like, we are like working ants. And they are the motherfucking the tall humans. You know what I mean? Like how we look on the anthill and they doing their thing. This is the elites that run this shit.
Yeah.
And we are just farming.
That's what I'm saying.
And working.
We're just
them.
on autopilot.
Yeah, that's it. But that's not an assimilation. That's by design. So
they're just controlling us with their.
Who prints the money? If you print the money, yeah, you feel me? And
but money's supposed to be backed by gold. Is it?
Talk to them families about that. Tell them families. I ain't gonna say the families, but tell them families that. You know what I mean? Tell the elites.
I mean, there's so many things, like the whole ocean thing, like what's really in the ocean.
Tell the blue bloods. Tell the blue bloods that.
The whole Antarctica thing. There's a whole bunch of. So you cover all that on your shows?
Nah, I don't do that. I do that on like What the Fuck Weekly. But Antarctica. God damn.
What was that? The LOG?
LOG. Oh, what that thing hitting. Shout out to that LOC. Ouch.
Let's go.
See, this first time I cough tonight.
Let's go.
Okay, LOG.
Thank you.
That thing hitting hard.
That's that gas.
Dumbass gas.
Yeah.
But I just like to be aware. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing we could do about it.
Exactly.
It ain't shit we can actually do about it, but it's good to be aware.
That's right. That's right.
You know?
That's how I am. Like, what are we going to do? Who are we? We're just going to just live this life and just do what we can and just bring happiness.
What you think about, they said that, can I say the H word?
You say whatever you want.
What about Hitler's disappearance?
What, like?
He disappeared. Nobody, like, found his body. They said he went the shit out there.
Antarctica? Yeah.
They said he dipped off. And they said he was tapped in with the tall.
He said the H word.
Shit, you can't. Yeah, shit. That's podcast language.
That's a time in history,
like
bro.
Language,
it's
right?
a real thing that happened.
Yeah, shit, the H word. You can't say the R word. Like, you know what I mean? That's podcast language.
Listen, Eminem's new album, he don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck.
Anything
right?
he wants.
Man, salute to him. He like fuck all the bullshit.
He's bringing it back
for real.
Yeah.
But shit. It's so many conspiracies, bro. Like you fuck with like you believe in aliens and shit.
We're not the only living species that's out here. I mean, we discover new species all the time on this planet that we don't even know about.
New fish and new.
Do you ever see ocean water under a microscope? It's fucking the weirdest thing.
Organic.
Yeah, I mean, I've just saw stories recently that I was reading of that they know more about the ocean than they tell us, and they discovered some shit that they can't really explain. So that's why they focused all their attention to space more than the ocean, because it was just shit that they didn't really want to fuck with down there.
Well, you see.
But that's, a theory.
Ocean. As is above, is below. Space is the space ocean. This is the ocean on here. You feel me? That's why everything's slow and all that. That's the ocean. You feel me? That's why there's no oxygen, the same type of shit. Space ocean. This is the motherfucking ocean. That ocean got everything under it. Yeah. For real. I think that's where they hiding at.
Or that's where their base is. Yeah, that's where they're.
All the ships come out the water and shit and all that. So, allegedly. Yeah, I think that's where they at.
I think we, as our...
And inside of the earth.
Yeah.
I think it's like reptilians and shit, like living in the earth. Yeah. Because it was that tale when that guy, right? Remember the guy, the dude that it was digging. It was hard digging, like in I think it was Arizona somewhere. They was hard digging. They went down there and they seen some aliens down there, right?
Like living beings.
Living beings, right? And he tried to like tell him to pull it back up. His homie got blasted. The dude did some shit like this and a beam hit him, blasted his homeboy, right? He trying to go up, blasted him, right? He had his hand like this. This shit did a rainbow, cut all his fingers off. And Crispy Critter this shit. He doing interviews with his whole rainbow cut of his fingers. Like, yeah, all my fingers are gone. And my partner died.
This is real?
This is real.
It's not like a comic book?
Bro. This is real.
So a guy in Arizona was digging in his land and
No, the government was digging. It was a project.
Oh, the government did it.
Not the government, but whoever was digging underground was trying to dig some shit. And whatever they
went
sent
too
the people too fucking deep. Sent them down there and they got a rude fucking awakening, and it was two went down, only one came up, and one came up, the whole hands burnt off. Crispy Critter.
New Mexico.
Yeah.
So it was just they corrected me.
See? Boom.
What?
Am I lying?
No, they said look it up, New Mexico.
Oh, they said they killed him?
Yeah, they killed him. Yep, look it up, New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth, bro. Yeah, they got footage of this though. He's at a college class, like in front of it's footage of this, bro.
Yeah.
I'm deep in the tin can, bro. We could go down that way.
But yeah, I think there's other beings and species. I mean, if we can imagine them, then they have to exist.
Have you ever seen a spaceship in the air?
I probably did not realize it.
What?
You've seen one?
Yes.
I mean, I've seen activity in the sky when like out here in this area, no, because I can barely see the sky. But when I go like to a desert or like.
Do you go to Arizona a lot?
I go to Arizona or the desert sometimes and look at the sky, and there's a lot of activity up there that we don't see in big cities. Yeah.
Big time.
There's a lot of movement up there, and I'm like, is that a star? Is that a satellite? Is that what is that? Is that a fucking...
Shock G, rest in peace to Shock G. We out there for his funeral in Tampa, Florida, right? Me, Money B, Cuzzo Fly, everybody. We all go to it was a club we went to the night before his funeral. We went to a club, and then we go to Waffle House after that. Everybody, late night niggas go to Waffle House, is the only thing open. So we ordered food to go. So we all in the parking lot just smoking and shit. We look in the sky. What do we see? All of us. A motherfucking spaceship. A motherfucking...
Sure.
What? This motherfucker was doing the most. It's like he saw us. He started doing all types of shit. And then hyper speeded up. Man, listen. This shit was
before
wild.
drones.
No, it wasn't no fucking drone. This was fucking drone, man. This motherfucker expanded, got small, did hella shit. Man, this shit was amazing, man. Period. This shit transformed, and then we all seen it. Fly got the shit on camera. Yeah, high speed disappeared. Yeah, man. We seen that shit right above the mother. It wasn't no fucking drone. What? Drone got two little beaming lights. It wasn't no little beaming lights and shit. That shit was a vibrant. It was like a fucking flat, like the donut, the little.
It's like, fuck, I got caught. Let me bone out.
Man, no. The nigga hit the donuts and did everything and then dipped. Whatever he was up there doing.
Gave you a sky show.
He dipped. That's what, man, listen. If I was there by myself, I'd think it was fake. But since we all witnessed it and caught it on camera, yeah. We caught it on camera, bro.
Damn. That's fucking wild.
No movement. Doing all this shit. No plane and nothing do all this shit.
So you seen UFOs, you haven't seen actual like beings?
Nah, hell no. No. Okay. I seen shit in the sky. Yeah.
Nothing
definitely.
Out like.
Oh, who's seeing a bean?
I mean, wasn't that footage like in Vegas a couple months ago?
Oh yeah, when there's in the backyard and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we live in Cali. There's nobody in my backyard.
Well, there's a portal in Cali, so that I don't know where to go. Would you go into a portal? If you were just walking, the portal just appeared. Would you enter it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I gotta see what's on the other side, man. I've been trying to get to the 4th and 5th dimension, my nigga. So hell
no questions, you're in it. It's my
I'm
time.
Yeah, let me see what it do, man. That's God shit. God come see. I don't know, man.
It's God's plan. If it showed up, it's what I gotta do.
You read the Bible, man. Angels and shit came and visited. So how you know if the angel like portal come holler at me? You know what I mean? So it could be an angel. You know?
That's a good positive way to look at it.
That's the way I look.
Everyone goes negative when they think about it. They go, "Oh, I don't know what's on the other side." I'm like, you're like, no. What if it's What if you go in there and then they give you the option to have like dinner and chill with 3 people?
Okay. Speaking of that, let's get into some weird shit. Terrence Howard.
Oh,
them dreams he be having.
Yeah.
You don't think those are like him having encounters because he said this was
the
tall,
new energy shit?
Yeah, tall alien being, and they take him into this like room, and he got all the knowledge and shit. Now,
people think he's crazy.
I don't think he's crazy. I don't. The way he made them goddamn the drones, how they could form together and split up.
Right.
That's how the fucking spaceship did. The shit dropped in one ball. I seen that on camera. Not me seeing it, but just like on footage and shit. The shit always drop in one ball. Then it split up to 5 or 6 different balls. Then it come back together. Then, that's the same shit this nigga drones did. One ball, split up, come back together. The same shit.
Like he witnessed what you guys witnessed.
No, he
was there.
He didn't witness what we witnessed. He just basically did what the spaceships are doing in the air.
Yeah.
Like even if you look at how they came when just look at some footage of how they drop. It looks like a meteor, and then it splits up, and then it just freeze. So you know it's not a meteor because a meteor keep on dropping.
Yeah.
So it splits up and then freeze, and then there's 4 or 5 different ones that come out that one ball, and then it's still that one ball in the middle. And then, boom, they come together, that one ball zoom out. So the same, like, shit that looks like was happening in the sky, he did that with his little drones,
yeah.
Period. That's all I'm saying. And they could lift shit. He got them lifting shit and moving shit. I don't know. And what if the alien shit is drones? That ain't them. They just got their little drone out there.
Right.
That's why I could do so much shit. You think somebody could be in there with it, doing all that shit? If we got drones, why the alien ain't got a drone?
I'm sure they got more technology than what we know, because they tell us. Well, aliens or whatever, the space travelers, whoever they are, other beings.
I think they stepped it up since Area 51, that crash. And Doche and all, I think they stepped it up. Like, they got us, man. We got to send some scouts out there. You can't be in that ship no more.
Okay, but if you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, anybody, no family, but anybody dead or alive, 3 people chilling, any character, anybody you want, fiction, nonfiction. 3, who would you be chilling with, smoking that gas, charging them $2 for a puff? No, I'm just playing.
Oh man, shit.
Do you still do that? You still charge people $2 to hit your shit?
Who, me? I ain't never charged nobody $2 for a puff.
$2 a puff?
Who? You said that to me about me?
No. Isn't that one of the bars? I think it's like.
Oh no. We only got $2 on it, but it ain't enough on it. So $2 ain't enough to put on a 10 sack.
Yeah.
You gotta have 5.
Yeah.
So that's it. He said I was charging niggas $2 for a puff.
Maybe I got the bar wrong. Yeah. $2 a puff of the bubonic. I don't remember.
$2 ain't enough on it.
Yeah, it ain't.
5 ain't enough on it right now.
Well, I mean, you can. Depends on what you're trying to get.
But
so 3 people.
Definitely Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, and Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, and my last person will be.
Those were like fat. You that's right.
Shit, this got to be a deep one. It's hard, but fuck it. Rick James.
Hey,
Rick James, bitch.
That sounds like a lit ass dinner. I got it,
because Rick James gonna bring the drugs, gonna bring the he gonna have it lit. He gonna bring the 5 weed. See Malcolm, you know what I mean. Muhammad, I don't know if they gonna be on the high type of.
Yeah.
So I need Rick to balance it out. Malcolm and Muhammad, they gonna keep it lit, you know, on the knowledge side of the game. Yo, you. But then Rick gonna, hey, Rick James, bitch, and he gonna have the whole table full of exotic shit that you could partake in. So Rick gonna have the party right. So yeah, me, Rick James, man.
Rick James, that's
Rick
James,
right. Bitch.
Rick James, bitch.
Yes, man, gotta have Rick.
What? What's
because I already knew Biggie and Pac. You know what I mean? That'd be the first thing niggas say. Yeah, I chill with them in real life.
Experienced that life.
Yeah.
You did that. What? So what's like a typical day for Yuck Mouth right now? What are we doing?
Shit. I'm staying out the way. You know what I mean? Like, it's dangerous out here, man. So, I come out when I get paid, man. Like, I do shows every weekend. We do our podcast and shit. I'm out the way, bro. I let these youngsters go out there and have fun and shit. If my people's throwing some live shit, some grown and sexy shit, I pop up and show out. But I notice the more you hang out, the more you'd appreciate your value.
Ooh.
You know, so you don't see Snoop Dogg just hanging out at random clubs. He's getting paid to be there.
Right.
You don't see Ice Cube just hanging out at random clubs. He gets paid to be there. You don't see Exhibit hanging out at random clubs. He get paid to be there. Right. And I notice how they keep their value because they don't. Right. If you see them,
they're not as accessible.
They're not accessible like that. So I try to be non-accessible so my value will stay up. You know. So
you just chill at the crib. What are you doing?
Yeah,
like you working out? You cooking? You
I'm
emails?
doing albums. I'm working on 3 albums.
Music, writing.
3 albums. The Thug Lords, me and Sibo, working on our new album. That's almost done. Me and fucking J Hood, you know, from that fuck with the Locks, you know what I mean?
Okay.
From Yonkers. We got an album. Working on our second album called Savages. Working on my solo album, City of Dope Part 2. Along with other shit that I got going on. So I'm just working behind the scenes, grinding and shit, you know what I mean? So just staying out the way though, you know what I mean? Just getting to it.
It's been in your blood. You just been hustling your whole life.
That's
just
it, man.
Making it happen, grinding.
Just keeping the shit lit.
Do you play games?
Yeah.
Do you do like board games?
I'm a gamer. And I'm a board gamer too.
Yeah, you play Connect 4?
I like playing I do Connect 4. You don't want no smoke. But I like the gigantic Uno cards, the big ones.
Uno.
The big Uno cards to play with the family. And I like Jenga. That's a good one to play with the females. The strip Jenga. Yeah, I used to play strip Jenga back in the day. Kill the females with that one.
All right, well, we ain't gonna play no strip.
No, hell no. I said females, not niggas, man.
Here, I'll give you the yellow to match your outfit.
Oh, yes, sir.
When was the last time you played Connect 4?
Shit, it's been a minute.
All right, well.
We got the whole see-through Connect 4. We got some fly shit at our shit. We got the glass Connect 4.
What does that mean? Glass?
It's a glass one. It's a glass version of it with the different, like, we got the green and glass shit to it.
Yeah, that's money right there. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Man, do your thing, man.
All right, here. I'll make it happen right now. Oh, you go for it? Go for it. Whoa. Boom. Oh, you've played before, huh? All right, let me ask you. Let me ask you this. All right. We're on tour, right? You're on tour and you're on the road and you pull over to get some munchies. What is Yuck Mouth getting at the local shop?
Munchies?
Yeah. Road trip. We pull over to like that little AM, PM, 7-Eleven, Wawa, whatever.
Ah, shit, man. Instant, shit, man. It depends. Is it 7-Eleven?
Yeah, sure.
I need the nachos, the little 7-Eleven nachos. I need a Slurpee. You feel me? That's the basics at 7-Eleven. That's
nachos and Slurpee.
Nachos and a nice Slurpee, man. I'm cool. But late night, man. I'll fuck around and go to like. Nigga, get some noodles and shit, cup of noodles and shit, and put it together at the hotel, nigga, like on some real shit.
Like the instant noodles, just add water?
Just add water, bro. I'm a noodle dude. I grew up on noodles. I grew up on top ramen and shit. That raised me. That was part of my balanced meal in the projects, noodles. So yeah, good cup of noodles, some ramen is always a go-to.
Damn, you got strategy playing this game, huh?
What's your go-to when you go? You know what I mean? It's it ice cream. You ain't had the It's It.
Is that like a sandwich? Is that like
the ice cream sandwich?
I think I've had one of those. Yeah,
It's It. Oh my God, It's It. When you just off some good weed and you got the munchies, and you got cotton mouth. It's It. You know what I mean?
Is your cotton mouth cure too?
Because it's ice cream.
Yeah.
So get your back right.
Hell yeah! All right, It's It. I get. It depends on my mood, but what do you get to drink? Are you like a water or soda, juice?
Nah, I'm a simply lemonade, fruit punch type of dude. Minute Maid fruit punch. You know what I mean? Sodas, I really don't. They cool.
No, not into that anymore. I stopped doing all sugar and sodas.
No, when my homeboy, I got a homie that damn near died off drinking Red Bulls.
What do you mean?
Hella fat.
I love Red Bulls.
Drinking Red Bulls every day, all day, and it just made him hella fat because all the sugar.
Yeah.
So he had to stop drinking Red Bulls, and I'm like, okay. I started doing research on all the shit.
I love Red Bulls, but I stopped drinking those too.
Nah, that shit gets you fat. It got a lot of sugar in that shit.
You get Taco Bell? What's your Taco Bell order?
I don't fuck with Taco Bell.
What?
If I do, it's a Mexican pizza. That's the safest. The Mexican pizza.
Not even a Baja Blast? Oh, you don't fuck with sodas?
Nah, Mexican pizza, brother.
What?
I know what you're waiting for. I see it.
I know. What am I waiting for? I know we got the all you can smoke sesh coming up. You think these people are ready to smoke?
It's gonna be all you can smoke too, man. Shout out to the promoters, man.
Yeah. It's gonna be Weed Woods event. It's gonna be exciting. What do you like to play? You play video games?
I play video games, yeah.
What's your
PS5?
What's your go-to?
2K, all that shit.
You're a 2K
I like
player.
Spider-Man, that new Spider-Man that came out. Spider-Man with Miles Morales, that shit was dope. Action-packed. I see what you're trying to do.
We're trying to get W's, right?
I see what you're trying to do.
Uh-oh, are you about to beat me? I'm nervous now.
Nah,
dude.
you the one got the lineups. I see your lineups. I see you line them up. I see them. I'm just blocking you right now. I'm on defense. I'm on all defense.
Defense until I fuck up.
Yeah, I see you.
I see your strategy right here.
I see yours. Shit.
You be playing.
I told you, man, we get down, man.
You be playing, bro.
Pull out the dice, the dominoes. Like.
Oh, yeah? I like bones.
Yeah, pull out the bones, man.
You gotta tend to get in, though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. None of this nickel shit.
And we doing 20 a game, man. We don't
what?
$5 a game, 5 on.
20 is too rich for my blood right now. I gotta fill you out first.
5 a game.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That's a.
All right, where am I gonna go, bro? You're making me nervous right here. All right, I'll just go right here. Let's make it happen.
That's it. Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah, I seen it. That's a nice one.
I'm making it happen.
I ain't fucking with
that. Boom. All right, you got that. If I go there, I think I won. Did I?
Shit, where? Good luck.
I'm high as fuck, but I'm trying to figure it out. Look, I'm Hasbro recognized. I travel the world playing Connect 4. I used to be undefeated, but I'm not anymore.
Nah, I mean, you play this shit daily.
There you go.
You probably play this shit daily.
Your turn.
Oh. No.
You beat me?
Nah, hell no. I'm just saying, you got to set up two times. You set up.
That's 4 right there.
Oh yeah, you got it. Bingo.
Good what? Yeah, well, look, I'm sorry. I just gotta claim my championship with. I'm trying to get that Hasbro recognized. You know what I'm saying?
Good shit, buddy.
What?
You are a veteran.
yeah, I play a lot. How do you like the Leaf?
Oh, I fuck with it, man. It's definitely more smoother. You know what I mean? It's easier to roll. You know. What's the name of this?
They're Brothers Broadleafs. Here, I'll give you a pack.
Oh, please, man.
Here,
Thank you,
enjoy
bro.
that.
Super dope.
Enjoy
super.
That. All right, so you got a lot going on. You got new music.
Yeah.
You got smoking out your nose. That's fucking wild, dude. I can't believe you even do it.
Shout out to Bishop Don Juan, my nigga.
Yeah.
Church. Tabernacle. Preach.
He's still out here. I've seen him recently.
Yeah, Bishop. Yeah. But shit.
Gold.
For the honeys.
Green.
For the money. What I got on? All right there, man. Not only am I smoking through my nostrils, I have this color coordination on.
And you got the gold grinder.
Yeah, the whole shit, man. I look like Bishop Jr., man, with the salute to the church.
Do you eat cereal? What's your favorite cereal? Yeah, do you want more from The Getting High With Show? Well, join our Patreon at patreon.com/The Getting High With Show, where you get more content from The Getting High With Show, behind the scene look, exclusive content, and we get to thank you at the end of every episode. Plus, you are automatically entered into our monthly giveaways. That's right, we're giving back to our Patreon subs. So join today, patreon.com/The Getting High With Show. Now, let's get higher.
Oh, man. Captain Crunch berries.
That shit doesn't fuck up your mouth?
No.
You don't get the cut roof?
Nah, hell no. Crunch berries is the ultimate. And then the basics, man. I love Frosted Flakes, man.
They're great.
I love some standard Frosted Flakes, my G. Straight up. And the next one, Cookie Crunch. And then Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
CTC
Cinnamon
is
Toast.
top tier. Yeah. I like that one a lot.
Cinnamon Toast, yeah. They're my top two. Cinnamon and Captain Crunch. They're my two. And fucking regular ass the Frosted Flakes. They're my 3.
Top 3. I like the answer.
They're my 3.
I know you brought up Cuzzo earlier. Were you there when he was on The Price Is Right?
Salute to Cuzzo Fly though. He beat their ass. That man fell on the ground. Hey, he did that, bro.
Yeah, it was a viral moment, dude. That shit
super viral.
Got spread.
He went there, got 25 on it.
Yeah, just on the wheel.
25 bands on top of getting everything, the whole showcase. He in that massage chair at the crib. Matter of fact, that massage that they had, they ran out of that. They gave him a whole better futuristic,
a new one,
super top notch. So
they're like, we got to give this guy the best. He was so entertaining.
Yeah, he came up, man. Salute to Cuzzo Fly, man.
What? Did you ever do game shows? Would you be on a show like that? Would you be on like?
I'm Yuck, my nigga. I can't go on no
like Deal
show.
or No Deal. Just pick a briefcase.
Nah, that ain't the kid. But salute to Fly though. Fly loved Wheel of Fortune. He was watching that like all his life with his grandma. So that was a dream. You know what I mean, for him to go on there. So that's like a bucket list. You know what I mean?
Price is Right is a good one.
Yeah. Price is Right. Yeah, Price is Right.
Yeah.
So that was a bucket list thing for him. Me, I can't go on no game shows. I'm Yuck.
Yeah.
I'm the Luniz. They can't say that. Yo, that's JJ. Nah, that's the nigga Yuck. What is he doing on this? He fell off. Completely off. This nigga's on Wheel of Fortune. What is he doing there?
What? You having fun. You living life.
Nah, man. Snoop is on Wheel of Fortune just in the crowd.
They do not in the crowd, just on the show.
Snoop ain't on the Wheel of Fortune.
I mean, if they do I'm sure if they do a charity thing or some shit.
If you do a celebrity Wheel of Fortune. Something like that.
Like regular shit.
Not regular.
Yeah, just come on down.
That type
okay.
And I'm the dude in the crowd. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Nah, not the kid.
Hey, I go to live productions sometimes. They're kind of entertaining to watch the whole setting.
I mean, we did Oprah Winfrey, so live production,
You were there? You performed on Oprah?
Yes.
What? I got 5 on it?
No. Stump.
You look that OG, baby.
That LOG. We got Grammy nominated for a song we did with Quincy Jones, for Quincy Jones' album, the Juke Joint, and the song called Stump had us, Coolio, Shaq, hella rappers on it.
You said Shaq?
Shaq was on that.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes. Yeah, that.
Yeah, when he was rapping.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
So.
No, that's a great collab. That must have been. Were you in the studio with him, or he just did his shit solo?
Nah, he did. Everybody came and did their shit in the studio separate. We was in the studio with Quincy Jones though, definitely. That was his album. But Quincy Jones, they did a special. Oprah Winfrey did a special on Quincy Jones for that album, the Juke Joint. So he brought us all out there.
All the artists.
But it was about Quincy Jones.
Right.
We just performed.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he brought all of us, Tamia, Brandy, everybody that was on the album. You know what I mean? And us. You know what I mean? So we saw the full production of how Oprah handles her shit. So yeah, it's dope to be in the crowd. You know, just to watch the shit. But me actually being a game show contestant,
you're not into it.
Nah,
I'm writing. I'm making music. I'm doing weekly shows. You produce. You still doing documentaries?
You can't go from doing Oprah to doing downgraded.
Come on down.
Yeah, nigga. We good money.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Hey,
they have a lot of game shows, but there's a lot of like.
Now my co-host too, Lady Divinity, she was on one of the game shows, won some money too. So
what about hosting a game show? What if they ask you to host one?
Hell yeah, on some Steve Harvey shit. That shit lit. I'll take that nigga job, boy. So leave me alone.
So you're down to host it? Like, let me.
I get a bag like how they do the Hollywood Squares, the new one. With DC Young Fly hosting and all that shit. The new Hollywood Squares, I do that.
Yeah.
Some fly shit.
All right, we'll get you on the Hollywood Squares.
Mm-hmm.
Make it happen, dude.
Yes, sir.
What?
I want to ask you a question.
Shit.
This weed connoisseur shit. What's your top 5 weed strands of all time?
Of
old school and new school.
All time?
All time. I gotta have this with real weed connoisseur.
If I give you my 5, you're gonna give me your 5 too.
Of course.
Right. So of course it's always OG. OG's number 1 for me, like a True Valley, like a 818 OG.
Straight comes from
SFB.
Here.
Yep. Gassy, you know, that piney gas. I also love a really good like haze. Like a super silver haze.
Good haze.
Some like a good like a real Cuban haze though, like that piff, like not the Jack haze, like the Cuban haze.
Cuban haze.
I really love headband as well. Like I really like sour. I want like a sour, like a super lemon. Yeah. I love a real Kush, like a pre-98 Kush, like a Bubba or even Master Kush. I'm down with like something.
Bubba.
Yeah.
The platinum and the master.
Yeah. The Kushes. You remember that?
Bubba is the best.
Yeah.
I think the Bubba has the most year and it's the stinkiest. Period. Well, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, that 5.
You said the ones.
Yeah.
Granddaddy Purple.
Ooh, GDP's a good one.
Nade. You ain't had no Nade. That's a Bay Area shit.
What's a Nade?
It's called Nade.
Okay, I never had the Nade.
Yeah, Nade, Granddaddy Purple.
You see from the Bay, we're different flavors.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
definitely. Definitely the original Girl Scout cookies, the first real batch that came in.
Right.
But
the pie guy.
Yeah, the Iceman and all them boys that bought the real one. Like you say, some good haze, but it was called G13 back in the day. Some good haze, G13, some good G13.
Like a good Jack is G13 Jack. Yeah, that's just fire. Yeah.
And then boom, the Kush. I like the Kush, man. The Master. You know what I mean? Like the Bubba. I like Bubba Kush, man. Over the OG.
Yeah.
I like Bubba.
Yeah.
You know, so them my 5 right there, bro.
Yeah, we got some similarities.
Yeah. And then we'll be dumbass like, oh, my strand. We got great strands, but the real legendary strands, like, you know what I mean? You got to give it up to them, you know?
The Northern Lights, the White Widows.
The real shit, right?
The Romulan.
The Romulan. Oh, no, old school Romulan. I hate Romulan. When nigga come with Romulan, that's like
cheese.
That's when 40 said, nigga, they bought us back Chablis. When a nigga bring you Romulan, they bought us back Chablis. Like, not no Romulan.
That Maui Wowie.
Oh, come on, man. But that NY Diesel was good too. When you go to NY, because that's all they had was that sour.
Yeah.
You know?
I like the Diesel. I like the piney, sour, like sativa flavoring terps. They call them sativas, but yeah, that terp profile, citrus and shit.
I like that.
What? In a blunt, it's the best. And then I smoke blunt rosin, which is my favorite.
What's that? The fuck is blunt rosin? You put it on the...
I roll up a blunt and then I squish it in a rosin machine and then I dab the rosin from the blunt
Whoa.
So you get like the tobacco terps.
Damn.
Yeah.
You are a scientist with this shit.
Real smoker shit.
Mad scientist, like Dr. Mindbender. The fuck? What the fuck?
I just like to smoke weed, man. I'm just out here.
God is great.
All
man.
right, so you got your weekly shows, you got new music, your YouTube,
Got that,
you upload recent.
Yuck Mouth Culado.
Yes.
Shout out to Gasco. You know, we both
got
got
your weed.
strands.
Yeah.
Yes. My shit done won some trophies. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kush Stock. You know, shout out to Tommy Chong. You know what I mean? What was this called? Tommy Chong.
With the Blazers Cup?
The Blazer Cup. We
Yeah.
won the Blazers Cup. And then we won a couple more, man. So we got a couple trophies up under our sleeve, man. But big shout out to just not only the Gasco, but all the cultivators that grow this shit, bro.
All the growers out
because
there.
they are coming up with some amazing shit.
Let me ask you
Amazing
something.
genetics, you know what I mean?
I appreciate all the growers out there, 100%.
Facts.
Without them, none of us would be here.
None of us would be smoking this good ass tree, baby.
What do you think weed is better now, or is it better back then?
It was way better back then. It was stronger. It was stronger, bro. We didn't have to. You see how many blunts we smoking? We'd be asleep if we did this back in the day.
Yeah.
We'd be asleep somewhere. Back to back, we'd be asleep, bro. But we smoking it. It done got lighter, I think.
Yeah.
It ain't as potent as much as they say. Like, it's this much percentage and all that. It ain't how the shit was. Like, OG Kush would destroy any of this shit.
A bong loaded, you're out.
Yeah, it was like, when I was little, bro, like, when we was doing the 5 on this shit, right? It was this spot in Oakland called the Red Fence. Have you ever heard of that?
The Red
Fence. That's what Too Short name of his strand called with cookies is the Red Fence because the Red Fence is so popular and they had the most crucial, dangerous weed in Oakland.
Dangerous weed?
Dangerous. I think they was spraying they shit with heroin or something. Like, it'll knock you the fuck out.
Different sprayed packs.
Yeah, it was definitely sprayed. Super complex spray. Because you'll have a sack about this small, like a 10 sack. You roll a pinhead, and it's 4 of us. We hit that motherfucker one time, we all sleep.
Infused.
Off a pinhead. So
Damn.
super infused. Super, it was deadly. So, yeah, like you have like
I feel like back
a pinhead could just knock you out.
Yeah. Back then, we said this a little earlier. It wasn't what was on the bag, it was in the bag.
In the bag.
People had to prove
Right.
themselves because there was none of this like social media trappers. And it was like, who are you and prove what you can grow? And it was such like a small community because people were scared to admit who they are, so people were just proving themselves by making the best weed they possibly can. Now it's a business and industry. They're just trying to rapidly produce it and put it out there. So
So
it doesn't have that same passion and love that people used to have.
You're right. You just nailed it.
We got a lot of varieties now. There's a lot of flavors, but it's not as like it's great weed. It's great weed, but I feel like there was a lot more passion without putting in mass production. And I'm sure there's still people out there doing it like
But
that.
the thing is, right now, everybody copycatting. It's like rap. It's like how everybody doing the drill rap, and it's like all the cultivators are copying. Like, okay, the gelatos came, and now it's all gelatos.
Candy gas. Everyone wants a candy gas.
Yeah, everybody's doing the same shit. Like when the runts came, everybody doing knockoff runts. When cookies came, everybody doing knockoff. Like nobody's being fucking original. You know what I mean? They follow the leader.
A lot of unoriginal people, yeah.
Right. I don't like that.
That
You know what I mean?
unoriginal
Like,
culture.
Yeah, make some new shit, bro.
Yeah, I feel
Period.
it. See, you a pioneer in this shit. That's why you've seen a lot of it. You've seen the whole transition from, you know, how music changed, how marketing has changed, how distribution of the music has changed.
Let's talk some music shit.
What's up?
Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah. You think it's real or you think it's marketing?
It's definitely marketing from both squads, and I think it's real because a motherfucker getting exposed that much. I think it's real. I think it's good for hip hop because they bringing bars back. Like it's been lazy. Like you say, it's lazy with the. Like I say, it's lazy with the production of weed. It's lazy with music too.
Repetitive.
The passion is not there. Everybody's following the leader.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for them to get in the ring, the 2 top dogs, the 3 whatever top dogs in this shit, and to really gas up. You know what I mean? Talk that shit and really bring bars back. I love it. It was like Mike Tyson and fucking Evander Holyfield. Right. You know what I mean? We wait for the ear to get bit off. It was exciting. You know
What's
what I mean?
next?
So, right. It's that one. So I love it, bro. It's good for hip hop. It's bringing real hip hop back. Competition, because niggas is too friendly in hip hop. Hip hop is competitive, more competitive than fucking baseball, basketball, all that shit. Hip hop is competitive, so it's bringing that competitive spirit. All these little happy, everybody, oh, we all friends. Nah, nigga, I'm trying to gas you on every track. I'm trying to outdo you, nigga. It's about competitive shit. Even at like the Wu-Tang, they were all in the same crew, but these niggas are trying to destroy each other on the track, right?
Yeah, outspit each other.
Yo, outspit each other, right? They going hard. Same with any crew. Diplomats, they all trying to outspit each other. Like Hot Boys, down south, Lil Wayne and them, they all trying to outspit each other. You compete with your crew, with your peers.
Right.
Steel sharpen steel. That's where you get steel sharpen steel because it's competitive, right? And then you help each other. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just lackadaisical. I don't know that word. It's lacking right now. Real lazy. I try to say some real long-ass word shit. Let me just say the shit I say.
No,
it's lazy.
There's
it's lazy as fuck right now.
Everyone's unoriginal, and there's a lot of just copycats out there copying whatever they don't even know, exploiting a culture that they have no idea. They haven't lived it, and they're just like doing whatever they think is cool, and instead of being their own person.
When I seen White Jesus, I said the drill game is over.
You see what?
White Jesus. You ain't heard of White Jesus? Oh my God, he's a white rapper. He's like a white soldier, like white soldier boy.
He does like a dance song?
Nah, he like got guns and shit. Like he gangster.
Oh my God,
he's gangster.
And he's from like Utah.
No, they turned him down. All that they turned them all the way down. But
yeah, I've seen a lot of that shit with the internet. That's what I'm saying. People just start emulating whatever they see and.
A lot of fake shit, man. So
yeah, and people don't know.
Salute to Drake and Kendrick, though. I love it. It's great for hip hop. You know what I mean? Do you think it went too far with the disrespect on both sides, or?
I mean, these days, what is too far?
Yeah, right.
I mean, what are we talking about? They talking about a bunch of shit, and you, like I said, you don't know what's real and what's not. They got information that they don't even know. They're using it, saying how we set you up, like. They're just basically showing how everyone can get played. Look, we'll just say this and distract you, and then we'll come with this.
We'll come with this. I think it was a masterful mind of chess. And salute. But who won to you? That's the question. Bro.
I mean, I'm
hip hop won.
Yeah.
Hip hop won.
I'm from the West Coast, so you know, it's obvious.
Yeah.
But they're both.
Yeah, they both
I mean,
guys.
yeah. It's just hard, though, too, because then, like you said, staying exclusive and not really being out there because, you know, people start learning about people's, you know, personal life, and then they start getting all these weird things. It's like your hero, that person you look up to is really into some crazy shit.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I just thought that it's so, let me keep it a buck. The females beat our ass, whooped our ass, and still whooping our ass in hip hop. So it's good to hear some male hip hop that's relevant. Because the females, it was 2033 last year, and it started off with 2034. But Drake and
you said 30.
It was 2033.
You know, like my pussy pink, my booty hole brown,
and they ran the whole year with that shit, right? Yeah, literally. All them then.
You got little 6-year-olds just singing this shit.
Right.
You're like, what?
And the strip, like, learn how to, like, the strip club pose. You got the daughter and the
doing
wet
ass pussy dancing and shit.
On,
like,
man. Like,
why?
Yeah.
You're 6. Why are you doing this dance?
And then boom, bingo. So, do you think this shit is all by design? Because I'm into conspiracy. I think
grooming.
I think that too. But I think that they got the dudes, you know what I mean, with the gangster hip hop, with the drill and kill. They got our male, you know, doing that, you know, crashing out. Now they need our women crashing out. And this is not just black women. You know, it started with the Kardashians, and that's how they turned out the white women first. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it a buck. They turned out all the white little Mexican, Armenian women with the Kardashians. Now they turn out the black women and all the other women with the rap, the female slut rap. You know what I mean? Now everybody got to be a twerker, a dancer. You got to have a BBL. You got to have this, that, and the third. Sucking D. You got to be, you know what I mean?
Have an OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, all that type of shit, getting effed on camera and all that shit, right? So, yeah, and down everybody that comes up from now on, all the new female rappers think that, oh, I gotta know how to strip, I gotta know how to twerk, I gotta talk about.
This is normal.
Now it's the normal instead of women just really rapping how they, what they really come from. Now I gotta have a stripper background or, a whole background or a thought background. So it's programmed. Now all the young kids gonna be like that, females. You know what I mean? So it's by program. They turned the men out, the boys out. Now they working on the girls.
Damn. That's like a whole new perspective that I didn't even think about. And the way you put it, I was like creating just a general population of just, this is what you should be, this is what you should do. It's a bunch of, I learned something recently that I found crazy, and this might apply to that. Well, obviously you have one because you're super creative. Do you know there's a percentage of people that don't have an inner voice? They don't have an inner monologue.
They don't hear it?
You have an inner monologue?
Of
like
course.
You can talk to yourself and like
no, my self talk to me.
Yeah.
I don't talk to it. It talk to me.
So some people, 30%
don't
have an inner voice.
Or a spirit.
They don't have that
spiritual voice.
That sense. Is that wild? That makes me
How?
They did scientific studies on this. It's proven now. It makes a lot of sense though, because you see a lot of idiots out there and you don't understand like why they can't comprehend what's going on. You're like, do they not they don't have that?
They don't have it?
They just like move. They're just like NPCs. They just go about like, this is what I do. I don't have no situational awareness. I'm just this person.
I'm a spiritual guy, right? And I was told that demonic spirits enter you, when you off a lot of drugs and shit like that, it could take over your body. So you don't think that they off key with the drugs? There's a lot of meth and shit going down right now, that all psychological drugs that got people walking around like zombies and shit, right?
Yeah.
And crawling around like animals and roaring and shit, like
looking like aliens from Men in Black.
And shit. So you don't think that these demonic spirits is taking over these people while they in a vulnerable space with the drugs they on?
It's just all planted.
So if you got a demon in your shit, then hey, you probably don't got that inner. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. That inner voice to tell them what's right and wrong, just to like get that
gut
sense.
Feeling. If you ain't got that gut feeling, like something to tell you, nah, this ain't right. Let me get up that alert. It's called your spidey senses. That's what I call my spidey senses, because it's your defense system, right? You get the feeling instinct, before some shit go down.
You feel it,
And you got the choice to say, I'm going to keep going regardless of what I'm feeling, or I'm going to leave and really believe what I'm feeling. You get that choice, but something hits you and tells you,
Or you're just like Forrest Gump and you just go about with whatever it is you're told to do and you don't think about anything. And you're like, I'm told to run, so I ran.
So you don't think like those people like are mentally fucked up or mentally challenged?
So these scientific studies that they did showed that they had a harder time figuring out problems and doing problem solving and critical thinking.
I think that's people
it took them a lot longer to like solve things. Like, have you seen people read and they can only read out loud? They can't read to their heads. They have like that. They just read out loud.
I only read in my head. Wow.
So it's
okay. I ain't shit. This is the first time I heard that, bro.
I look it up.
You put me on this. I'm looking this shit up when I get home. I'm gonna look it up and then listen to it on the way home.
Yeah, I'm gonna look more into the thing, into what you were talking about the grooming the young generation to like what is normal and sexualizing everything, which is kind of wild. You have kids?
Come on, bro. 4 kids, bro. What they doing with our elementaries with the, with the rainbow situation, with the letter people, and they having them come do sexual shows in elementary and shit. Like, we didn't learn about sexual education until middle school. That's when they came out with the banana and put the condom on it and was showing you. That's when we was in
reproduction
in the 8th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. We didn't learn that when we was young in elementary. They're trying to teach.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
We didn't hear none of that shit until boom.
I remember that
Now
movie.
They got this right now, and they got these, these queens or whatever they call themselves. Transformers more than meet the eye. Popping up trying to tell these kids about sexual education and shit like that. So, which they should not be knowing about at that age. The age of 5, the age of 6, the age of 7, the age of 8. They should not be knowing nothing. They're still innocent. They playing with fucking toys and shit. Looking at Nickelodeon. What the fuck do they got to do with sexual education. So, that, like you said, it's grooming all across the board. And they have the music, they have the films, they have the cartoons. It's in the cartoons down too. And they have the actual personnel popping up at your school to do this shit. So, yeah, it's a big play, you know. And then you gotta think the elites like them young.
Yo,
I heard you like them young, right? Let's be real.
I mean, that's what a lot of
allegedly.
Yeah, there's that.
I heard you like them young.
Yeah, there's a whole big thing going on with that, and it's just wild to see.
Didn't they just make the legal age to marry 13 or somewhere, like some crazy shit, and you could marry your in-law?
They also like made a law where if you're like at a certain age, you could decide to be the other gender or be whatever gender you want and take the medicine to help you without.
That too, at a young age.
Yeah,
like, they wilding out, and they're programming it to come on, man. If you don't see this shit, what they trying to program, they trying to make it so they don't go to jail for the shit that, you know what I mean? They're lowering the age, bro. They just said some shit like, look it up. It's a law to where you could start. It's legal to marry your brother or your sister right now. The in-laws, like to marry your siblings and shit, marry your father. It's legal. They made it a law right now.
That's been normal throughout history, though.
It's been normal, but they made it legal. It's a law in America. Like you can now marry the whoop whoop, and the age is 13.
And 13 is wild.
Look it up.
That's kids.
Look it up. Look it up.
This thing, you have a lot to talk about. That's why you do weekly shows. That's why you be all like, what the fuck?
Look it up.
What the fuck weekly? What you got? So what's coming up with Yuck Mouth? What we got going on?
Man, we got Summer Jam this weekend, man. Portland, man, show up. We at the Mazda Arena, you know, where the Trailblazers play, man. We got the Summer Jam with Ice Cube, Exhibit, Warren G. I think it's
DPG.
Let me look at this one because it's probably different from the other.
Are you gonna wear a Blazers jersey?
Of course.
Do you wear a jersey if you play?
I represent
whatever city you're in.
To.
You're like
you figured it out.
Do you have jerseys for every city, or do you buy one when you're in town?
No, I get them. You know what I mean? I don't go there. And I get them out here, and then
you get them out there. You don't go to like.
We got swag out here in LA. We could go a lot of spots. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Humbug and be able to get the drip. I don't know.
You gotta get them custom fits though.
Yeah, they ain't gonna have the Mitchell and Ness. They're gonna have the Adidas one.
You're not middle of the mall jersey. You gotta get that
Mitchell. It can't be the Adidas, the Reebok joint. Nah.
You've always been fashionable though. Every time I see you always are. Has that always been a thing? Have you always been into fashion?
Since a little nigga, I told you I was like the best dressed when I was little. So
did you win that? Did you ever win superlatives? Like, you know, at the end of the high school, they give like best dress, best smile, class clown.
All that shit.
You won it all.
All that. Okay, so shit, this one. Okay, we are at the Mazda Theater. I mean, what's the shit called? Oh yeah, the Moda Center. We at the Moda Center in Portland.
Moda.
The Moda Center in Portland. And we got Ice Cube, E40, Maya, Exhibit, Genuine, and the Luniz.
Damn. That's fire.
Yeah, big boy shit.
Maya's still around. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we do we get to see Maya again this weekend. Yes, sir. So Portland, you know what I mean? Show up and show out this weekend for the Summer Jam at the Moda Theater. I mean the Moda Center. You know what I mean? And we doing our thing. And we got the Luniz 5 on the party on Saturday out here in Hollywood. It's all you can smoke. Yeah, five to get in, 5 for everything. So
what? Where? What?
In Hollywood. I'm gonna send you the address.
Yeah.
Big smoke.
This is when? Saturday.
Fuck. Yeah. So we doing the shit
during the day. Right.
Daytime night. Yeah, daytime night.
Okay. Let me know. I got something on Saturday. That's why.
What, at nighttime?
Yeah, in the evening.
Oh yeah, man. Pull up at the daytime. It's all day.
We'll do it. Yeah, I got this exclusive like.
Yeah, it's on Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, smoke friendly. The whole shit. We burning it down and shit.
This is the 20th, July 20th.
Yes, the next day.
July 20th. I'm doing. There's a musician who cooks you a dinner, and then you smoke weed, and then he cooks dinner, and you eat it, and then you smoke, and then he does a live performance.
Where is that?
Yeah, out here in LA.
Does he you can always do that, or this is a one-time thing?
Well, he does it in different cities, so he's coming to this out.
That's the only time he here.
And I'm his special guest for the night, so we're gonna go get lit and eat some food.
What type of food he cook?
I don't know. I'm ready.
That sounds like some fly shit.
But
though.
He's like when I asked him what he snacks on, like the question, "What do you get for munchies?" You know what? He just said, "Oh, I just get salad and I eat it dry. Like I just eat the fucking." Yeah.
Oh, you a veggie? You a vegetarian?
Not anymore.
Oh,
I was.
okay.
I'm trying to get a 6-pack now. I'm on a journey, so I need to eat meat for that protein intake.
Yeah.
We're gonna get I never had a 6-pack in my whole life, so I'm trying to make a bucket list shit. Yeah.
Let's work out.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And it's the
But
kitchen,
look,
though. It's a lot of the kitchen.
Let me tell you this, though. It's kitchen, too, but a lot of niggas be doing sit-ups. You want me to give you the play? Treadmill.
Cardio.
Walking and running.
Yeah.
Because you doing this, so it's working the top. And you doing the bottom, so it's working the bottom. And you going side to side, so it's working. So I sat a big ass, I got out of LA County. I did 3 months in LA County. You know, spreads and shit, right? So I'm doing my burpees and everything. So I'm all yoked and shit right here. But I had the Ethiopian stomach, right? With muscles on top of it.
Right.
The shit was still there. Strong belly with muscles on top of it because I'm doing birthday, but it's big because I'm eating all them carbs and shit. My face fat and shit because I'm eating all noodles and shit.
Yeah.
Get to 24-hour fitness right over here. This one right here. Get there. I mean, hella sit-ups and for months and months and months. That
strong core
is not moving.
Yeah.
My dude said, man, cardio, bro. Just walk it off, my nigga.
Yeah.
I started hitting that motherfucking treadmill within like a month. That motherfucker just all that shit was gone. 2-3 months. That shit, I'm back just how I was before I went to jail.
Yeah. Running.
Treadmill. Yeah. Run. And walk that shit off, man.
I run. I do a lot of like cardio.
Cardio's the best.
Yeah.
That's how I lost
burn
my
the
stomach.
Calories.
I'm just telling you how I lost my stomach.
We're making it happen.
Run and walk, bro.
Listen,
I'm telling you.
I know we can talk forever. I know we went way over what we usually
overboard,
do,
man.
But it's been an interesting conversation. I know there's more to talk about.
Thank
and
you.
I know
Part
you
two.
said
no. I got you on my podcast next Thursday,
okay.
So we're gonna continue.
We'll make it happen. We'll schedule that.
Look for Adam Ill on Smoke a Lot Radio next Thursday on Yuck Mouth TV on YouTube. Subscribe to your
Yeah, let them know where can people find you. What's up? You on Instagram, YouTube?
Well, yes, I'm on the IG at Regime General. You know, REGIME General. You feel me? The X used to be Twitter X. I'm at the original Yuck Mouth. I mean the real Yuck Mouth. THA real Yuck Mouth on YouTube Yuck Mouth TV on Facebook Yuck Mouth. You know what I mean? Period. The website smokealotrecords.com. Get the merch to make your body twerk. You feel me? Yada. And this motherfucking not this weekend, but the following weekend we got the All You Can Smoke.
Sesh 27th,
right?
July 27th.
Why don't you speak on that before we get up out of here? A little bit on that.
Well, have you seen any of the weed that he's gonna have? Have you seen some of the flavors?
Yes,
This is some of the flavors. Yeah, he dropped off a little bit.
He dropped off. Oh, I ain't see the Blue Dream.
Oh yeah.
He dropped off the art.
Well, he knows I like sativas.
Okay.
And then he brought OGs. That's all I got.
I got the Ray K. He brought me some Ray K.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah, I was on this Ray K last
OG.
night.
Yeah.
So
I got just a couple of the flavors.
Okay, so boom, Blue Dream, Haze number 1,
and then number 2, and then the Larry OG.
Larry OG. Oh, he gonna have some flavors. Period.
Well, these are only 4 of the 33 that he's bringing.
Oh, 33
flavors.
33 flavors.
He knows.
Man.
So he'll have those candies for you and those purples. Maybe he got a GDP in there.
No, he gave me a couple strings. He gave me that Ray K. He gave me some other shit too. But all them, that's what I was smoking on before I got here, man. Period. So salute to bro.
Listen,
period.
Bro,
but the All You Can Smoke sesh. And then are you like
tickets available?
Are you doing a booth there?
I'll be hosting.
You're hosting.
I'll be on the mic, hanging out. Salam Rex, the DJ. Kentron will be there with his band performing.
Live. Okay.
Live. I'm surprised he hasn't played I Got 5 on it yet. In the beginning, before the live. Not during the show, before we went live. I don't think you did it on the show, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been high as fuck. The conversation's been wild out here.
Been wilding, man.
Yeah.
So shit, man. Next time, man. I'll see you next Thursday. I mean, not this Thursday. Next Thursday.
Yeah, I'll see you next week for sure.
Thanks
I'll
for
be back
having
in
me
town.
Here, man.
Listen.
Dope show, dope vibe.
No, you're the best, bro.
Good motherfucking weed. Good conversation, bro.
It's been an honor to have you here again. I appreciate you so much. Yuck Mouth in the building. Legend, dude. Listen.
Hey,
slang.
Toast the blunt, I toast the
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right.
Check him out. I'll be on his show soon too. Check it out on YouTube. You already know. Shout out to Kentron, always here making that happen. He'll be at the All You Can Smoke session as well, plus his gigs. I hear it. I hear you doing it, dude.
I want to give a personal shout out to that LOG.
Hey, sure.
Yes, smoke provided by that LOG. Oh my Lord, blew my chest out.
Yeah.
No Frank Ocean, but thank you, sir.
Chill. Shout out to Eric and Travis, Adrian, the whole crew here making it happen. Apothecary, you already know. Shout out to Crown OG with the LOG. And my MJ Arsenal rig is still available. Make sure you get it before it's gone, dude. We got the 1130 attachment. And you already know where to find me. That's why you're here. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. If you're still here, y'all are the best. Appreciate all y'all. Shout out to all the Patreon subs as well. Y'all are helping us out. Appreciate the love and the support. And everyone watching live, you guys are awesome. Did you guys have any questions? I don't remember, but I'm too high. And I appreciate y'all. Yuck Mouth again. It's been an honor and a privilege. And I appreciate you. And I know there's a lot more stories because we barely talked about anything.
We talked about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Period.
We talked about a lot, but there's a lot more to talk about. Shout out to everyone in chat. Until next time, we'll see you. All right? Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, do you want more from The Getting High With Show? Well, join our Patreon at patreon.com/The Getting High With Show, where you get more content from The Getting High With Show, behind the scene look, exclusive content, and we get to thank you at the end of every episode. Plus, you are automatically entered into our monthly giveaways. That's right, we're giving back to our Patreon subs. So join today, patreon.com/The Getting High With Show. Now, let's get higher.